change a thing now, there was never trust. Don't you say a word, cause I've heard it all. You were just pain when you felt it all. Oh. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible, it's done. The deal is gone. Ooh, baby, there ain't no one like you. You chose to keep the truth inside. Ooh, baby, gave my all to you. All you did was tell me lies. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible, damage done. The deal is gone. Once you leave me, it's over. No turning back, not today. Don't you come running back now. I'm not a home for the shame. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible, damage done. The deal is gone. Ooh, baby, there ain't no one like you. You chose to keep the truth inside. Ooh, baby, keep Prepare to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let me fall. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees and I may fall as I'm so close to the edge. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees and I may fall as I'm so close to the edge.
Let me stay with you. Even asking you just one night. I don't know about your life, but tell me 'cause we still have time. I can't say I can't do, but do you feel the same, don't you? I think of you every moment. I think of you every moment. I can't say I can't do, but do you feel the same, don't you? I think of you every moment. There's nobody else.
You're here?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I think you might have had something else going on.
Yeah, it's all right. Happens.
Yeah. So they got the backup in.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm washed up. Kind of had to pick me up off the streets, but I'll do my best.
Talking about me.
No, 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 you're standard, bro. Tournament's nothing without you.
I'm excited to have you
Yeah.
in the booth, Mr. Spoon Oil.
Oh yes, oh yes. Oh hey, my average viewers are up. Hog. I hope they can't hear me. No, no, no. I
I
just
think
think
they can hear
I.
you. Yeah, I think you unmuted the stream just a little bit
The
ago. So
I would never, advertise on someone else's stream. That'd just be really rude, to be honest.
well, I mean, you rated, so you kind of I feel like you got
Oh
at
right,
least
yeah.
one or two.
Hey, thank you to Spoon Oil for rating, by the way. He's such a
Yeah.
cool guy.
Make sure to follow him because nobody's ever heard of him. So
Karate
he needs some
chop that like
exposure.
button. You know the whole bit. The whole bit. Alrighty. Let me pull up the stream just so I could watch it as I need to. But I have zero delay on Discord. All right. How's everyone doing? Hi, chat. Oh
Spoon,
wow,
what do
we've
you think
got.
of the seating of the tournament?
I literally haven't looked at the bracket. Sorry. 1 second.
I can
Let me
send
pull
you
up
the
the
bracket. Do you have the
challenge.
link?
Let me pull it up. It should be in tournament announcements, right?
Oh,
Here it is.
Emil's showing it on screen.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah,
Let's
if
take
you
a look at it. Mamo, yep. So it looks pretty standard. Super
Malmo,
Tiger,
Jake.
funny
Oh, I
name.
I actually I had it. I guess there were some last second seating updates. I had it seated slightly differently. I had Jake number one, but Jake and Mao. I guess you're kind of splitting hairs, but I'd definitely take
Mhm.
Jake.
Funny name, Super Tiger is going to be a pretty cool match. I think. I think this is going to be pretty evenly matched, even early on.
Yeah, there's
Funny
some.
name's definitely got. He's definitely got the upper hand. I put Yeet Boy over Funny Name.
See, that's where I disagree with you because and like no hate or anything, but there was a
No, of
tournament
course.
last week. He kind of didn't have a super good performance on his
Ah,
yeet back performance, and it didn't go well. I also saw him kind of go 3 to you on stream,
I know.
so that
Yeet
factored
Boy's
in like
just
a tiny bit.
he's
So
a little inconsistent as a player, but I think his peaks are really high, just
yeah,
generally.
yeah.
Then again, I
So
guess you could say the same about Funny Name. Funny Name's always had like a really high peak whenever he's really popping off. So
he's done well
I
in
think it's great.
tournaments historically, so that's
Hmm.
why
Oh, that's true. I've noticed that as well. He
he
seems to really show
overperforms in
up.
tournaments. I would say a little bit, so I'd give him a little
Yeah.
boost.
Okay. Oh man, nice overlay by the way with Memo Plane. We're very well done.
Yeah, he does all the the complicated stuff and screen
Right.
sharing
We
and
just gotta like
decoing.
peek. All
It's good
right.
though.
All right.
He'll
All right.
probably start showing some matches once they start, so we can. It's literally as easy as just watching Emil play share screen. He does all. He has like 8 Discord accounts and like
Oh
I don't
boy.
even know really what he does, but all we have to do effectively is just watch his screen in Discord.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. I'll pop out the viewer. Let's take a look. Do I have echo?
Good for me.
All right.
Banned sniper. Oh, I didn't even realize that sniper's
Yeah.
banned.
No sniper.
That's good. I feel like
Oh yeah.
it's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
sniper's pretty ridiculous hero right now.
Oh yeah. For sure. For sure.
Should run like sniper boat something. I can see it working on like Star with a lot of boat space, like sniper boat, get up aircraft carriers and a cripple. I mean, it's kind of like pointless. I guess super sniper super boat. No, I don't know.
Eh.
It's kind of hard to make boat work.
I'm excited though because this is like the first tournament I've been like really participating in a while. Want to do some nice commentary.
You've been out of the scene for a little bit, Spoon, but you've been
Uh-huh.
back. You've been,
Yeah.
kind
Oh,
of
all
getting up
right.
there.
We're going into our first game. Daniel Yee versus Taco BTD.
Yeah, I
Oh.
actually feel like Daniel Yee is like probably definitely running the better strategy. I would say like Dart ETN. I would say is like way better than any tack farm Wizstrat, much less tack farm Azazili.
Oh, the poor frames.
Yeah, it's probably just one of them.
Yeah, no,
One of the
there's nothing.
broadcasters.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. Add spectator mode, Ninja Kiwi.
Yeah, soon, dude. Soon we'll have all the features from Battles One. Including a sandbox mode. Spectator mode, replay
I
viewer.
mean, this game's a lot more complicated. Respect. Battles One is a bunch of 2D sprites spinning around. Okay.
Yeah. It has some good
You know,
features though.
yeah, it does. It does. No hate. All right, we're seeing. Oh wow, I'm like looking at Daniel Yu's defense here. It's really cheap.
Yeah,
They're
the thing about Dart is like it's so easy to get up a plant early game too, and then it combos so well with ETN because like I think there are some value sends that Taco has to look for here. One, the first value send is probably on round 10. He can send a lead.
mhm.
I would probably also maybe try to send a camo lead or two to try to force like a camo jug. Um, and other than that, he probably doesn't want to rush till maybe like F mobs.
Gotcha.
We'll see what happens though.
Arms are dead even. The Azalea here is going to be really interesting. I mean, Azalea's always really kind of nice compared with Wizard. Although I feel like it ends up being like even more inconsistent, which Wizard already kind of has a problem with like fiddling with the making sure her level three's up, WAF not trolling, because WAF going out at the wrong time can really screw you over. Because it feels like it doesn't ever save you boost as often as you want it to. Anyway.
Yeah, it's
Um,
sort of like a very I don't know. I feel like the decision to use a Zeely with this loadout is kind of saying like I want to go to round 30 and I want to force
mhm.
round 30, sort of. That's just what it means to me, I guess. Because like,
That makes
why
sense.
would you
Yeah.
choose a Zeely over any other hero? And like thinking about that, well, because she has some value defense that can help you like get to round 30 and then die.
Also, yeah, like generally speaking, Tac Farm always struggles against that ZOMG, that FZOMG, and Azalea's really gonna come
But
into
I don't
play.
know. I feel like committing to like saying I want to force round 30. I just don't know if this is the best way to do it. But I mean, I don't think it'll ultimately really matter. Oh, he's running
Oh,
mortar with this. That's not
interesting.
really what I expected.
Oh, okay. White balloons. We're seeing that classic anti-necro pressure.
This is not the strategy that I expected out coming out
Oh,
of
okay. Yeah,
Daniel
we're
here. So
immediate pressure coming out from Taco. Cleans it up.
boost. No jug though. He gets a shell shock. Dude,
He
he doesn't
still
have
has
camo
Etienne
yet.
ability. He has Etienne
Still has no
ability.
camo. I wonder if he'll buy it on
Oh,
his.
oh, there's his
Yeah, I think
camo.
he bought it.
Yeah, he bought it on mortar. I
I don't know if he
saw.
needed to buy it for that little though. His drone's gonna probably.
No, there were leads, so his
Yeah,
drones
his
can't
drones
do it.
have mid chance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they can whittle down just one set of camo leads. He
Oh,
needs a jug, I think, on
no
first.
boost.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
got it on
he has Etienne
first.
ability. He has Etienne ability. He's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's in a decent position now. But
Yeah.
he's holding on to a lot of money. I wonder if he's gonna buy a big farm here for 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
Taco's got a big eco lead, but he also is behind on defense, I would say.
Yeah, it is comfortable when you kind of have that defense lead, even though it's a
Yeah.
little.
Because Daniel's adding both farms and defense, which means he can kind of like just relax and like let the game play itself for a bit. While Taco is looking to make a play of some kind.
One thing that I'd kind of like to see from Daniel here that I've seen some people do is just selling like the signal. I mean, eventually the thing is too, I would probably try to get up a heavy and sell the signal for it because
Hmm.
ideally you kind of transition into an ABAT, which this defense doesn't really flow into that nicely here, but I just kind of feel more comfortable with just an ABAT on the board at some point, you know?
I'm also interested to see how both these guys are going to handle the moves, of course, coming up here. Hmm. Yeah, no cross path on the farm. Come on now. Still no cross path on the plant. Interesting. Oh, here comes the mobs. Tax sprayer. He's totally fine here.
Oh, sorry, I think I
Azalea
had
does.
to reset my mic there.
All good. Azalea
Oh,
does
he's
an
see, he's
absurd amount
not
of
going
damage.
for that ABAT. Like I said, I would love to like build into more of an ABAT, but he's kind of going more of like the crossbow sharpshooter, spamming random things type of way.
Yeah, it's a bit scattered. I don't see what this mob ever does. Azili's mob damage is just really high.
Yeah, see,
Uh,
that's the one thing that I feel like you shouldn't get baited into doing against this Azili attack farm Wiz is pressuring 17, or especially like, well, especially 19, which it gets, I think, increased F Moab damage. But yeah, these 17, 18, 19 with Moab, she does so much Moab damage. I just don't really. I think that's a total bait to do into Azili.
all right, now also Daniel's starting to try to catch up on eco. This F mob, it's
Still no
annoying.
ABAT. I don't know if he's gonna
Yeah,
defend
no
this. I
way,
really
but I
don't
think
think he
it's Dark
is.
Side. Oh,
I guess
oh,
he's.
that's ceramics. Wait, crits
Yeah.
are coming out. It's gonna be close.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's got it. He's got it.
oh wow,
No. Yeah.
dang,
Yeah.
huge
See,
rush. That was really clean. No
I
farm
mean,
cells on either side, by the way. Very nicely done. Yeah, like you were talking about, no ABAT makes his defense was so scattered. You saw I even had to like start placing random stuff towards the end there. Because when he was buying sharpshooters, those are going to help against the mobs, but they're going to be bad against the balloons. He buys jugs, those are good against the balloons, bad against the mobs. It's like, it's just so uncoordinated. Well, ABAT global range is going to work against everything, and the ability will dust even something up like a BFB. So I think that play of selling into heavy shells and then building that into an RT bat is going to make a big difference there.
oh yeah, you're talking about what I was saying, how I'd
Yeah.
transition my defense with that loadout. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think it's when you have a boosted artillery battery too, or especially with ability, like you can just clean all that up.
Oh, also, instantly in a game of Termai against Anyar. Seems a little bit frozen. All right. Mid
We've
game.
seen similar, a little bit similar stuff to last game.
Oh yeah, the right side is identical, except the big difference, Fedora here, which I don't dislike, because I know people say Adora is always better because you can just force ultra late, but I think the Fedora here is really just to make it so that way you can spam that level 3 ability and make and play a really tight defense game. Because like look at his defense right now, it's shoestring.
I mean,
Oh yeah, you might get punished for it.
I think Adora is a defense hero, but to be honest with you, right now I think that ETN is just a better defense hero, and it synergizes pretty decently with Dart.
That's fair.
So I would definitely lean a little bit more towards ETN, but I guess Adora is just a similar-ish way to do
Oh,
that.
this is gonna be really scary. Wow, just boost cleans that up. Great mortar micro. And Dora 3 is coming back up soon, especially if the opponent tries boosting. So I don't think there's actually a follow-up here. Like, this guy is... I'm looking at Termi, and Termi spent $0 in the past 3 defenses.
Which is nice, but I mean, I still think Anyar is in a pretty decent position, and that like,
True.
yeah, that he's gonna need to have to defend some. Oh, he's still
All right, here
second
comes the
pressure.
mobs. Yeah. He's really committing here. He has Fedora ability. I don't think this ever does anything. Yeah. There goes the boomerang. Oop. Oop. Oh,
He's
wait.
getting some lives.
Oh, wait. He got 3 purples through. 18. Still no boost. Wow.
I think
Really good
boosted.
control. Yeah. No counter. Well, he boosted. It was bloom boost, no tower boost. Really good control shown off by Termai. And now he's got this ceramics, mobs coming out. The spike
I
pile, I
don't
don't think
even
anything
think he
happens
really
to.
needed that
I don't think he
impact.
needed. I don't think he needed anything to be honest there. Okay, here
I
comes an
mean, the
F
3
probe.
clusters with the
I
tower
want to
boost.
see. I want to
was
see an
good.
RT bet here. I really want to see an RT bet here. I think. Oh wait, boost.
He just not want to give
Yeah,
up
he
an
didn't.
artillery
Yeah,
bet.
he didn't. He didn't commit, so he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to commit to the defense.
I'm not as shy as a lot of these players are, and just like instantly getting an artillery battery for any pressure they send. Oh,
Oh,
they're one
okay.
anyway.
2 F mobs on. Oh, okay.
3 F
We're seeing some
mobs.
real. This is all of his floating money onto the left side as a rush. So now
Yeah,
we're
no
gonna see
farms
RT
left.
bet. RT bet. And here it is. No
Ooh,
farms left.
but no boost, and he doesn't have any Moab damage. He's gonna die to this.
Yeah, this is looking really
Where's
deadly.
his
Okay,
Moab
okay. He's trying
damage?
to counter rush, but counter rushing an artillery battery, like you said, it's just so bulletproof. Oh wait.
No Moab
Oh, he's not
damage.
gonna
I
pop.
mean,
He's not gonna
these are
pop the
gonna
mob.
slide through, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, really great game. Played
Oh,
by
but there's a Moab
Jeremy.
going through on both sides. I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Basically, as the counter rush came in with the purples, he sent a mob. Termi realized that there was literally no way he could defend it, so he just let the mob slip through. F mobs came out first. Very nice one.
Okay, that was a close game.
Beautiful.
I guess all these people are going mortar because sniper's banned, and so they just don't know what else to play with it.
That could be it. Could be it. Also, is this best of one brackets for round one?
Thought it was like best of three. Yeah, I'm looking at the thing. It says standard, no snipers, single elimination, best of three, finals is best of five.
Oh, that's great.
All Hall of Masters maps except Bot Factory.
So good.
That's the rule set there.
Yeah, we got more viewers than Smack Daddy Josh.
Spoon just talking about viewer count on his stream, on this
Mhm.
stream.
Hey, I don't think I ever mentioned view count on my stream, or at least I try not to.
Oh, you mentioned it. Well, no, I'm just messing with you. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we've got. Let's see if we. I think there's probably some matches happening. I'm excited to see what some people play on some maps when Sniper's banned in some of these.
Yeah, yeah. I think Optide is just a really fun map to play, generally without Sniper. Because Sniper feels like the go-to super duper passive strat. Oh, funny names, Super Tiger, Dino Graveyard. I feel like this is going to be a great game.
AFE, okay.
Yep, AFE from Super Tiger.
Probably some
Bonnie.
late game.
Yeah. Garbanzo Beans. My funny name.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like Dartling, like, you know, farm super or something.
Hardly.
Bonnie.
I feel like I haven't seen Darling at high level play in a million years.
I mean, Dartling's obviously a weak point of that strategy.
All
But, okay, Ace. What about
right,
like
Ace.
Ace farm super? No,
Well,
probably
I
not.
wonder if it's AFE Bonnie.
Yeah, that's probably the most logical answer.
Blue's coming out here. He's trying to get at his Bonnie round one. It's going to cost him. Not that Jericho's exactly cheap. He could have sent another blue there.
Yeah, neither of these players.
All right. Round one on both hero. Although I will say round one Jericho is such a massive advantage. You get three, especially if Dino starts stalling even a little bit, you might be able to get 3 steals off by round 11. Huge difference maker. So we're gonna also want to see how Funny Name blocks these steals. That, and of course we're all in anticipation of a level 10 Jericho ability. Huge decoys. Minecarts are out. Yeah, they're both microing just fine. And by microing, I mean not microing.
You already talked to him?
Mm-hmm. Well, farm goes down. We're already having a lead from the Jericho player, but that's no surprise. Bonnie's going to invest everything into her carts.
Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with the market. And I was trying to like reset it and then I like almost PC, but
It's all right.
that's a misclick.
Well, now that I mention it, I said it would be AFE, but since we have Bonnie on the board, I don't see the farms seem a little bit redundant. So it is really interesting thinking about what could possibly be that third.
I see that argument, but I mean at the same time, like Bonnie is technically still just alt eco and not really a farm, so
That's true. It's not round-based income.
I still think the farm has some amount of value. But yeah, Bonnie players tend to not go farm. They like village and other nonsense.
Because it's like if you have strong, really, really strong alt eco, which Bonnie has, bring the farm is like, how much money do you need? Although to be fair, Ace NG is like one of the most expensive late games. Having to buy a flying fortress is always going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah. But if you can get the flying fortress up, I mean, it can go pretty late with like a homeland, and obviously, like if you did have infinite money with a map full of specters and a homeland, would probably go pretty hard. But
Yeah.
still lose to like super garbage. Okay, there's the NG.
Yeah.
Probably village, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, since no, definitely not farm, because it's a bit late at this point.
Hopefully not sniper.
Yeah, that'd be a bit of a bummer. Republic of Gamers.
Super Tiger's getting all of his defense up in time, so he should be
Mm-hmm.
A-okay, even though there's getting a little bit of pressure by Fun Item. People always like to poke at AFE and be like, hey, did zebras get through here?
Yeah. No, they do not.
Not if they get up their NG.
Yep. I learned that one. Yep.
But Super Tiger can, I mean, he is technically, I'm watching his screen, right? Yeah, like he's, okay, he's got it all up and everything. Yeah, he's fine. I was going to say, you can greed like a little bit more versus eco players because they really don't want to rush you.
I want to say Funny Name probably has around 800 eco. Let's see. What are his cards giving? 140. 900 eco and around 140 on cart. It's not bad. And then, to be honest, Super Tiger's farms aren't amazing.
Yeah, he's floating money right now, like a lot more money than I would float.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
interested.
get up a plant, you know.
Uh,
Like a
uh,
random
he's
target.
playing really, really defensive here, but I don't get that because he's playing in a Bonnie. So
Yeah, he's playing against like an eco Bonnie player who wants to go late, so he should just try to greed up, like, you know, double
that's
plant.
how, I think he's trying to go for an early trap. It's too late now.
I really don't like the early trap move. I would have definitely gone double plant, just because you pretty much already anti-stall pretty well anyway. And with the trap, like, you know, obviously you aren't going to get much of that income versus an eco player.
Oh well, he's not setting any eco here, so he's actually getting
Just an
good
odd
trap
decision.
mileage.
Like,
I guess he's because Bonnie's at this point his Bonnie upgrades are probably around $1,000, so they're not even particularly efficient compared to yellows. I think this might be the slight
he's going to
miscount.
trap. But
Yeah.
trap also doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me because, you know, A, he's not going to get that much from it. I don't think trap's that good anymore. It's nerfed too many times.
Hmm. Plus, it means his cards are always going to be spawn camped, which could come into play during defense. We're at a bit of a stalemate. Oh, he's going grouped whites into the trap. It's pretty valid here. He has the eco for it, and it denies a fair bit of money, especially as we get into these higher RBE rounds. Mob. Does Mob do anything? I feel like it's pretty ignorable, given Bonnie ability. Although to force Bonnie ability is a virtue in and of itself. Yeah, okay. We're seeing Bonnie player get up their deadly spikes. Also, third has been revealed. SPAC. This is going to be really interesting. I feel like, generally speaking, SPAC is just too money-hungry late game to run with most things. Especially into farm. Because farm can pretty consistently just kill the SPAC player. So I'm skeptical. Although we will be able to see something like Overclock Supermines, Overclock Flying Fortress. So the late game is going to get very, very interesting. That's a fortified mob. We're seeing a fighter plane out, but this is looking a little bit sketchier than I think you'd like. We want to see good pins here. Nice.
Yeah, this is, he's using Spike Factory.
Yeah. Oh, Jake is 2-1 checkered black, by the way.
Oh, 2-1. It's a little, you know, a little close for comfort for first round, but that's why they play the games.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here comes the decoy finally.
Is that the big decoy? I guess that is a little bigger than normal.
It's like 1.5. It's,
I think it's being a little overblown in terms of,
yeah. Hey, well,
definitely
good
got
mileage.
some girth.
All right, here comes Beast on the Bonnie player side. Actually, their spike pile is a little low, so I don't think Beast is actually going to die here. And it will wipe out their spikes.
I guess the only point of spikes is to try to pop the beast.
I mean, 1300 eco on Spike is pretty crazy.
I mean, I think that's probably the only purpose of the spike factor in this loadout is literally to try to pop the beast.
All right, here we're seeing an FZOMG. I think this is a pretty textbook defend if all goes well. Oh, group lads. Oh, this is always a really rough force for the ace player. He needs a ground zero.
It gets
Okay.
up. And that's an FCOMG, right? I hate the
Yeah.
skins.
They're bugging out.
Yeah, I wish that was fixed. It's like a real thing that's annoying in this game. Okay, I think he should probably not tower boost yet. Give it like a mid to late tower. I don't know if because I want to wait on that ground zero ability to come back for the insides.
Yeah.
See, I think he could probably wait and get off as late as possible with a tower boost here. Maybe now tower boost.
Oh, he's sending the F-Floods now.
I would tower boost here.
Or
Or else he only had 2 GZs if he doesn't tower boost, I think.
Oh, this is really scary. This is
No,
really
he's got
scary.
it.
The
He's
ledge.
got
Oh,
it. He didn't even need a tower boost. Okay, I was wrong.
beautiful. Beautiful. GZ's on both sides.
That was a good defend.
Yeah.
I would definitely, yeah, I was just thinking that sell some of those aces off for more forms at this point. We're on the same page.
All right, his Bonnie's finally at the level where she's starting to do some really absurd damage with her bombs.
Yeah, I mean, Super Tiger doesn't have a lot of farms here, but I just really don't believe in this Bonnie SPAC versus Jericho farm.
The thing is, he has such an absurd amount of money. He's got Bonnie money, he's got high enough eco, and he's got 1300 eco coming in from Beast off cooldown.
You're saying the beast is worth 1300 eco?
Yes, if you can kill it with a deadly spikes off cooldown.
That's a lot of eco to just
Yeah.
have on cooldown on your level 10 ability.
Mm-hmm. On top of that, you've got Bonnie already overclocking your eco.
But I mean, I don't know. It depends if Super Tiger can get up and like, because ideally Super Tiger would have way better farms than he has right now.
Yeah, that's the big. That's the nice thing about
around
the group led
27.
force. It forced him to liquidate all his farms. Yeah, he doesn't have any tier 5 farms here.
On 28. Oh my god.
He does have very high eco though, which means he should be able to do something. Oh, this is annoying.
This is really annoying. This is to slow down and prevent his Monkey Wall Street this round.
Yeah, he really does not want to see a Monkey Wall Street this
Oh,
round.
minus 2-0 for Morphine.
Nice. All right, here's a Monkey Wall Street. We all knew that he was going to just have to buy it.
That was a cool little notification thing there.
Yeah.
Nifty.
Oh my god, the Discord join leave sound.
I don't know why he's getting...
Oh, Jesus Christ. Talk about Operation Dartstorm on Super Tiger's side. It's blowing out our bitrate. Hey, he's literally just sitting here waiting for his ground zero. But we still haven't gotten... Okay, now we're at 1 engine, final damage phase. No boost on either side. It's going to be a little closer than you might like. I think he's okay. Oh, GZ? No GZ?
No.
Ah,
No, you need to like double GZ that. Like that's a really rough defend. I hate
yeah.
that.
It was the scaling.
Yeah, the scaled FZOMG is like really annoying for and if you send like 2 scaled FZOMGs at AFE late, little known fact, the efficient thing for the most efficient thing an AFE player can do to defend that is get up an XXL trap.
Wow.
Because it just costs so much in aces to defend.
Yeah. Triple XL or Sentry Champ. I feel like if you're committing to something like to Sentry Champ, you might as well just commit to Triple XL and be like super bulletproof. Because Sentry Champ's what, like 5,000 less?
It's significantly less, maybe like 20,000 less.
Oh, okay then. Honestly, that seems pretty valid. Plus, it should do non-zero damage against a bad, right? Right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that bad when you overclock it. And have all the little champ guys up. I think they buffed it a lot. It's actually a little bit underrated right now.
All right, so our round two participants, we're looking at Jake, funny name, Taco. No upsets yet. Seeding remains accurate.
See, right, except I I did say I would have Jake seated number one over. Oh, but we'll see. I mean, I didn't. I said that without knowing the sniper was banned. I think knowing that sniper was banned, I don't change my decision, but it makes me a little less confident.
I see, I see. All right, we're seeing Laser with Druid versus MVG on Dart. Check out his YouTube, by the way. Cool guy, cool guy.
Occasional Twitch streams as well.
Mm. Oh, man. Dart player failed his anti-stall.
Yeah, see, MVG, he plays Dart ETN, but he doesn't necessarily play like aggressive anti-stall Dart. I feel like he is more comfortable just like going round 30, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And Laser going with DFS, which is interesting. He's kind of, it looks like he's chasing right now, but I can't tell if he's actually chasing because it might just be desync. But ideally, you want to get your brambles in that little nook there, like right past the first path, so that you can hold your druid, so it's
As
not chasing.
like bowling bumpers, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know
Well,
if.
Term,
See,
take
the
the
thing
second
is,
one
we
against
can't know
Enya.
if he's actually done that or not because desync. So
That's a lot unfortunate. All right, his druid's starting to kind of chase. I'm wondering. Oh, well, targeting's still doing good for him. Yeah, if I had to. Oh
he's tower
no, he's
boosting. So
boosting, which
yeah, it
means
wasn't
yeah.
just desync. Then it was like,
That means that
okay.
also means Laser did not have his druid on strong for whatever reason. He kept it on first.
I mean, you can keep it on first if you get good brambles that can kind of hold the druid in a good position. But yeah, strong can, I think, mitigate that
Yeah, especially with the
when you start
totem,
chasing.
the whites are always going to cluster right there, and you can keep it in a really nice angle. All right, the nice thing is that with ETN, we can actually view both players' Q and money.
That is very interesting. And lack of a replay viewer, we have ETN.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
See if either player goes for a plant here. I think they probably both definitely can and should. Okay, NVG's
The
going
big thing here, though, is that because he went Wrath Start and he burned a boost, he essentially burned a boost to save $150, which is just unfortunate. Because Lightning Druid obviously has no problems there.
Yeah. Just slightly cheaper if you can get away with it to make the Wrath work.
Well, okay, here's plants, though.
Yeah, I mean, I
Pretty
was
big
saying they
farming
should both go
difference.
for a plant, but NVG's going
Or
this
farm
farm
from
spam route.
MVG. Although with farm spam, if he's really planning on being as aggressive as I think he should be, could be pretty good.
Yeah, I fear that he won't be aggressive enough this game. I think that if he just sends like a good value rush, like 11, 13, maybe even a 14 to go into a 16 combo, like I think there are a lot of different angles that he can hit it from, and he needs to be aggressive between 11 and 16. We're seeing a mortar, okay, but I'm not really, I'm a mortar hater nowadays. I really don't think that mortars. It's definitely better than sub, I would say here, but I'm not confident in it. We'll see. I think NVG really needs to send some pressure at some point.
Yeah.
Look at how much money Laser has on hand too. It's like nothing.
He's sending spaced rainbows and he's getting away with it. No real mortar defense. I really want to see.
I think NVG's just playing his side of the screen right now. Like he's using level
Farmville.
3, getting up a jug. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm very worried. And now he's getting up a glue. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like gonna try to go right. He's not gonna pressure.
Yeah, and on top of that, Laser's getting all his eco in.
He's so far behind right now. I mean, he has 3 plants up, but
I feel like this game's gonna go
But and now he's
slowly.
like pre-buying more defense and stuff.
And he's in. On top of all that, there's no anti-stall coming out, and Dart player definitely wants this match to be as short as possible. Okay, well, I think we're gonna at least see some big pressure, 17 and so. I mean, we need to, especially with Mob here. I mean, not more with mortars here. I think he's gonna really struggle against Mobs. All right.
I saw Laser was going for some black eco there as well too, which from my understanding in the latest balance
Deprecated,
patch,
unfortunately.
it's
Yeah.
not the most efficient thing. Okay, there's the classic bank play by Laser. You know, a little later than he normally does, but he got it up.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's really hard to force them to punish that to sell that bank this late in the game, especially since Laser is such absurdly high eco.
I mean, it's round 16. The bank is
Yeah.
something you punish. You try to punish if someone gets it like 8 through 11 or
Hmm.
something like that. But once they start getting it like 12, 13, 14, even 16 or 17, for one thing, it's going to take forever for it to actually cash out. Like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
It's like not. It's not. I don't think it's something to necessarily worry about. It just is what it is at this point. It's on the board. You decided to get a bank.
That's a great way of putting it. Just gonna have to live with it.
I would like to see.
Any pressure, really.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, do you send pressure? I
Yeah,
think you could send laser like F mode, but
yeah.
I worry about trees coming out because trees will help a lot.
I mean, they're both just
Ma-
full on sandboxing, and I just don't know what MVG's. I think he's really gonna go for an out late game type plan, but Laser has more eco as far as I can tell. Well,
oh, what? Okay, let's double F mode with some zebras under.
a little bit of spacing I feel would have been good. But these zebras are actually doing good things for him.
And getting the middle path druid farms up.
It's gonna be trees here for sure.
And no A-bat goes for the shell shock. I
No
think, yeah, you just
trees.
tree it, right?
Up. Drew to the storm. Wow.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yep. Leaks and FSRM.
I think he could have bought trees for pretty cheap there.
Yeah, good rush by MVG though. I mean,
I would have
Good
also,
work.
like, yeah, the main way I guess I was assuming you defend that is you just get an artillery battery.
yeah, I feel like either artillery battery, trees was a good option there.
Yeah, you
Kind
can
of
get some
a-
value out of
kind of
trees if you just like
surprising, yeah.
damage them down like the perfect amount. I feel like that's like the Ninja's level defend is
Mhm.
do slight damage into trees. What I'd probably do to be safe, probably just get an artillery battery.
Very simple. It's like a running theme at this point. With no
Yeah.
sniper, sometimes you just want to RT bat, okay?
But yeah, that was a good game. Finally got some of that pressure coming out from NVG. Did not take it around 30.
All right. Oh, we've got a B side game, ladies and gents.
Banana sights.
Banana site. Ooh, Fedora versus Adora here. I understand Adora's theoretically the play, given that you can go super late with her. But I feel like Fedora might really be a difference maker here, just in her ability to be really effective against those early game pressure rushes. Seeing
I
a round
tend
5
to
boost
like.
already.
I would honestly say I like Adora better at this point than Fedora, just because like the level 10 nerf hit Fedora so hard that it's almost like it's completely unreliable against tight rushes. But you can hold like an FCUMG or something like that in place a bit, so it's decent. Or like FGMG insides, it's decent for.
I see. I see.
Maybe like a DDT or two, but other than that, I mean, yeah, for any like tight rush, like it just leaks through. The
Farms
Pierce
you
cap
dead
on
even?
it's rough. I mean, it was a little OP just being a black hole, but now it's like the Pierce cap nerf just hits it really hard. So I like the Ball of Light. I think is a better level 10.
I do
And I
like
think-
E-Boy already starting to get out some of these boosts from Jake, though, because I feel like this game is going to come down to getting all 3 boosts out of Jake and then trying to send him something that he really does need that boost to defend. I think he plays this very slow into Adora, but not too slow, otherwise Adora starts adoring.
I mean, the only reason he got the boost out there was because Jake greeted out an extra farm upgrade.
It's true.
So he was just doing the like extra farm upgrade thing on round 5 that like
No
you like to
crossbow.
do.
Yeah.
And so he boosted for it. Which I don't love that play because I think as you were saying, like especially in a matchup like this, I think there are some value boosts that you can do throughout the match, and that I'd prefer having that boost versus the one extra farm upgrade on round 5.
I'm really interested in how it pans out round 11, though, because I would consider Fedora a little bit better on that round.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, for one rush, I think Adora is better, But for the rerush and preventing balloon boost, I think Fedora's better for that aspect.
Hmm.
Oh, a little bit of white's coming out. Does this force jug? He's not even jugging.
Oh,
Okay, and Jake gets the jug, but Yeet Boy is like holding strong on this no jug angle, which is respectable.
Jake also boosted into no boost, but so did Yeet Boy. So Jake's already down to a single boost. See, this is kind of
Yeah.
what I'm talking about, you know? You really never want to be single boost round 12 into a mid-game-ish matchup.
Yeah, I just don't like the boost round. I mean, I think the round 11 boost there.
Oh, Rainbow's here.
Tough. It's gonna
Oh,
be
see
really
Fedora.
tough.
Fedora cuts right through it.
Ooh,
Ooh,
He's trying to get a dart up.
Oh,
I think the
get
dart
it.
might.
Wait,
Is the
no, he
pipe
doesn't
gonna
hold-
flip
doesn't
though? Is the
hold
pipe
this.
gonna flip on him? He gets the boost. Ah!
Yeah. I think Fedora made a big difference there. You saw Regrow Rush didn't do anything to Yeet Boy. He cut right through it with the level 3 ability. Well, on a map this long, Regrows were just being farmed by regular Adora.
I mean, I think Jake could have played that better. I think he could have held his boost round 5, not greeted that much there. Like, I think he could have just sent less pressure at Yeet Boy. I mean, he definitely could have made it to the point where, like I said, I think the level 10s are a big difference between the two, and they didn't even get that far in the game.
Yeah,
so.
he should have played a lot more passive, I think.
Yeah.
Really try to leverage the fact that he's going to be a little weaker early and a lot stronger once the level 10s come out. Because it's night and day difference once you start sacking, once you start ball lightninging.
Yeah, but no, it was a good game. Well played by
Yeah.
Yeet Boy. Maybe we
Very well
underseeded
played,
him.
yeah.
I was kind of talking, a little bit of
Talking
smack
about
about him
it.
earlier, but obviously he has the ability to outperform his seeding for sure. So we'll see if he does.
Alrighty. Alright. Running it right back into Yeet Boy. Glade here. Both Adora. Interesting.
Adora via Dora. And see, the thing is, I would have expected maybe with Sniper being banned to see some sort of dart ETN strategy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would maybe go for, but as the idea of what I think would be meta, but they're both going Adora, so.
Alright. Pretty standard start from both. Now, what are the value rushes that both of them are going to be looking to send here, I think? ZOMGs seem like they're going to be pretty difficult. Any MOB class balloon generally on this map is going to be a
Game
little
of
bit.
lead.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No Etienne to fall back on.
Yeah, it kind of forces certain upgrades on that spike, or probably just like a camo jug.
Interesting difference in Adora spots.
Yeah, I think that Jake's is better. I mean, obviously, E-Boy's going to clap the naturals. Like, no, but yeah, I mean, obviously, it doesn't defend the Moab path as well, so it kind of is one of those things, too, where I think he'll defend balloons better, obviously, but.
Now, do you think the ball of
Moabs,
lightning spot is going to change?
I don't know. I don't know if the ball changes. I don't think it does, but.
Be interesting to see. Yeah, that's Mob Pound. I think is going to be the big difference maker this game. Classic Glade game.
Jake always is tended to be positioned more for the more late game.
Mm-hmm.
And he's opting to send blues there, and it gets away with it, and still gets the farm off, which is interesting. The layer is on Yeet Boy a bit more, as you can see, still more RB on the screen. So he uses level 3 already to clean that up with the layering, but Jake's holding on to his and just leaking. It actually has less lives.
Yeah.
Now he's using it.
Yeah, more or less equalized. Second dart coming out from both.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Yeet Boy's going to have his level 3 back sooner, which is a good thing, and Yeet Boy leaked less lives, so.
Yeah. It's within like a standard deviation, though.
Yeah, just kind of splitting hairs, but I think Yeet Boy's outplaying him slightly so far.
All right, farm upgrade from Yeet Boy on both sides. Overall,
Yellows
pretty.
are worth it. Not with Fedora
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah. I'd be very surprised if we saw him. Ooh. Looks like they both snuck out the banana from that farm. Very nice, very nice. Late game. Oh man, I have a bit of a cold. 1 second.
See if they both or either of them go for a plant here. Jake looks like he's going triple farm, but he missed that third farm. So I think he like definitely should have just gone for plant. E-Boy's going 3 farms too.
Hmm.
It is a little late to start committing to a plant, but I think it's just so powerful. The purple actually got through.
Yeah, this is interesting. I think it's also a difference in placements. If you notice that Yeet Boy's placements are a little crowded, his crossbow might be pierce capping before it flies off the screen, if that makes sense.
Neither player's going to get plant. I wonder what E-Boy's third. Okay, they have the same third. Why are they running the same strategy? It seems like a little bit of a random strategy, but maybe I just haven't been playing enough.
Yeah, I noticed the same. I was like, oh, darts back. Okay, pretty classic white force here. I don't see this getting anything done, to be honest.
Force is level 3, but doesn't force a jug.
Yeah. And that's expensive, too. Probably cost him like 1,200.
But, I mean, that's a good level 3 force, because, like, you definitely send Camelets here. Yeah, there's some Camelets coming out.
Oh. From Jake, though. And Yeet Boy, oh, there's Jug. Oh, long life on Jake's side. And Yeet Boy follows up. We're seeing like an absolute mirror match right about now.
Yeah, it's pretty
Slight
well mirrored.
differences, yep. Farms are near identical. Oh! We're gonna see Bank from Jake, I think. Very interesting.
So round 13
Round
bank.
13 Bank. I mean, obviously in theory, it's gonna be more efficient.
I mean,
And with long
not
life on the
necessarily,
board-
because, like, look, see how he's, like, running out of money to eco with?
That's true. Yeah, I see what you're saying. The fact that you can't withdraw at any point in the game is like really, really hurting him.
So it's gonna hurt his eco here. You know, E-Boy is gonna out eco him with all the extra money on hand that he's getting for his plant. So we'll see. We'll see how it ends up. I mean, I think what Bank does here is that, I mean, I think it's committing to, like, honestly, an IMF, like, round 22 type angle.
That would be interesting to see.
Like, I don't see why else you'd get Bank here unless you're, like, trying to bait E-Boy into over-ecoing and then kind of trying to fold into an IMF. Because I think for the epic late game, like, if you're trying to go around 30-ish, yeah, I'd rather have the extra eco.
On top of that, I mean, he did sack a full farm for it.
We'll see.
Deadly coming out on both sides. Notably no lead on Jake's, but won't matter. At least I doubt it.
E-Boy is doing pinks, and Jake's following. I don't think Jake can afford to do pinks.
Also, Jake's spike probably is getting munched a little bit. You don't want to see this, you know? Especially if Deadly Spikes has a red hit, you're just straight up losing DPS. Alright, he's cleaning it up. Oh man, Yeet-Boy he's got real high eco, and Jake's got even higher, I think.
I think E-Boy is the eco lead.
It was close. But I think, yeah, you're right. The fact that Jake couldn't eco as hard because of Bank is hurting him. Whoa, boost here. F ceramics. Sharp shooter, he's fine.
Interesting little choke rush there. Didn't boost though. Jake's,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's an argument to be made that you shouldn't boost there, so you could maybe get all outed. They could send a bunch of F modes and stuff under. But I mean, he's really good and apt to just defending rushes boostless.
Absolutely. Thing is, with E-Boy with the eco lead, and you know his farm's looking a little modest. He's really gonna have to pivot into this IMF angle. And I saw him hovering that IMF angle. Oh, BFB here. I love this BFB, honestly. Because his deadly spike pile is not as juicy as I think he'd like it to be. Plus, if he is going for an IMF, this is kind of buttering up his spike pile.
He's either going for an IMF or he's going for like a 204 farm. I guess 204. Yeah. I don't love this angle. We'll see though. I mean, he has a farm lead right now on Eatboy, like a big one.
Yeah. Eatboy has a really big money lead though, and he's not too far behind. Especially since his bank is cashed out now, right?
I like how Jake's sending us a little bit of extra pressure here. I don't know if he could just ball light it.
I think it's club. He has club here for sure.
But yeah, it's gonna try to deny him from getting a big farm up before round 23. Quick round.
Yeah, he might be able to melt it. All right, sells him to the central. No central.
He's not getting up the central. Yeah, that's the reason why Jake sent that.
Group lads, camo group lads.
Does ball solo or does he need U-Jug?
Ooh, this looks scary.
It gets U-Jug.
Oh, there he goes. U-Jug. That was such a cheap force too. Oh, ZOMG's on the field.
Regular ZOMG, but I mean, this is a good time to send it because he can't do the smart spike storm thing.
Whoa! Oh, he sacked it. I forgot about that. Stacked spike storm went insane there. Did you see that?
Yeah, but now he loses the sack.
Yeah.
It's FZOMG to deal with. But he sold that central and he has so much money from selling
I'd kind of like to see group leads here. Both to help with the fan club and just general pressure.
Yeah, ball is down, but Jake's defending really well.
Wow, very clean defend. Really, really clean. Now their farms have about equalized, but I think having U-Jug is really nice for Yeetboy, just in general.
You'd rather have Yeetboy's position right here?
No, I wouldn't have. I think I'd rather have Yeetboy's defense here. The big problem is that Yeetboy also has less Adora XP because he didn't get a good sack in. And obviously the big problem is that bank might be able to get a second payout, and when that happens, the farm game is going to go pretty bad.
And Yeetboy lost some ecos in that ZOMG and the FZOMG.
Oh yeah, fair bit too. Like 300.
Whereas like Jake sending those leads and stuff, like he gained eco.
All right, 26 coming up. I think we're likely looking at around 27 or 30 finish. Well, not 27 because Expo solos FDDT. Am I right? Or FBFB. Oh, IMF is finally out here.
Yeah, but I think he's honestly just building into like Nomics at this point.
You think he makes it?
I don't know if he actually makes it, but I guess he's probably closest to a Nomics than any other tier 5.
That makes sense.
Around 26, 27, so we can probably get there. Oh no, he is all
group
out.
BFB. Okay, yeah, all out with the group
Did not expect
BFB.
that. They're both all out.
I mean, with U-Jug already on his board, I think this is defendable. Maybe with a Adora sack.
Oh my god, Jake!
I think he sacked the U-Jug way too early.
Jake just melted that too.
Yeah.
The Jakes were fortified.
Yeah.
He was much better. He was very good. He
was really equipped
well
for
versed
all
with how
of
to
that.
defend rushes with that strat.
Yeah, the experience was like a night and day difference.
Okay, that was a good game. Oh, and Taco over Termi Dino.
I see.
Mao 2 over minus.
Yep, all like literally seeded games.
NVG 2-1 over Laser.
Ooh,
That's a little bit of an upset.
that's our real upset here.
I don't know who seeded who did the seeding in this tournament, but no, it was me. Anyway, funny name. Okay, there's some good matches coming up. Funny name, Laser.
All right, Jake's playing another match here.
Yeah, this will be for the winner of the Jake Eatboy.
All right, I want to see the end of this set, and then I really want to see probably Mamo's side of the bracket next.
like funny name NVG.
Yeah. Or Mawa, winner of that bracket, if that's available.
Well, we'll need the previous to
Yeah.
Mao, the NVG. Alright, Yeet Boy versus Jake for all the marbles. They're both going Big Decoy Agent Jericho. And AFE, probably. Mirror. Which is interesting because I feel like there could be some Bonnie eco strat that could work here. And just out late game AFE. But I don't know. I mean, I'd probably go Jericho AFE as well, just because it's so labbed out.
And on top of that, Jake has such absurd experience with the AFE late game. I feel like it's going to be really tough finding something that you'll be able to consistently outlate him with.
Neither players know the new round 1 eco meta either, which is interesting. It's very interesting.
All right, we're going to watch an AFE early game, so paint drawing time.
You know, it's there's some minor optimizations that you can do, but you know, for the most part, it's kind of paint drying.
Yeah, big thing is the yellows here.
I don't think yellows are worth.
Really? Yeah.
Not that many, especially. I mean, you just ignore it and get your farm down on that eco tick. It's important to get your farm on that eco tick. The Jake just got it down because then you get an extra banana here on round 3.
Yeah, now he can get his pineapples. He's chilling.
So you get that extra banana right there. That's on round 3, and then you obviously they both get the same one in round 4. So it's important to get. I mean, there's minor things like that in the AFE mirror where like you can start to build slight advantages.
Yeah, and the squeeze.
But yeah, for the most part, it's kind of a little sleeper the first few rounds. We'll see that. I mean, I definitely would take Jake here just in terms of his experience.
So, what do you think their game plan decoy-wise is going to be? What would you like to see decoying? I know a Jerry Nat decoy is always a really reliable value force. But
I mean, the only really good useful decoy is like for round 30 blocking fortress. like obviously that's like the main purpose and use of decoy.
Yeah.
In this strat is like round 30 F-bads that or round 30 plus decoy is just so strong. It's incredibly strong. Before that, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could layer it in with an F-mob or something. I mean, I don't know. You just kind of chuck it out there. Probably not.
Because if I were to really guess, I think that this match, other than just the short squeeze and money differences, might come down to boost differences. Getting a boost advantage in a game that's going to go ultra late like this can make a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it'll go ultra late. Like, a lot of the times, and we'll see if these players are aggressive, but I mean, like, AFE is, like, not all it's cracked up to be anymore, honestly. You know, it's pretty, like, if you don't get a 3-0 up NG, 3-0-0 NG up, like, round 8 into round 9, you're gonna die to Region Zebras, and then if you don't get your 4-0 NG up, like, start or before round 10, then you will have to boost round 11.
Alright, so that's coming out on both sides.
And so it's like, and Jake's going for a plant here, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you can pressure it, you can kill it like round 11, 13, force boost and stuff and kill it. So it's like, it's very rushable.
The thing is, he really wants the cross path on this plant, because plant's pretty inefficient without the cross path.
Yeah, but he also knows he needs to get an NG up.
Yeah, and he still does have, he still does have the farm
Boy is
lead.
actually getting this NG up super late. If Jake wanted to, I mean, he could pressure here. He could balloon boost some Regen Zebras. I think they both maybe could, yeah. If you sent like instant Regen Zebras balloon boost there, I think it causes
Q
problems.
is bricked on both of them, unfortunately, so...
But yeah, I'm saying like, you can find little openings like that, and then you force boost here, and then you re-rush round 11, and they have to really react to that, maybe self-farms.
Yeah, and that's going to cripple them.
Yeah, so you can find little openings like that, but I mean, I don't know. Oftentimes the match is going to shake out like this.
I'm really surprised. Still no cross path on the plant. He's playing it very safe.
Yeah,
makes sense though, because
that surprised. I mean, he knows he has to play it safe.
Yeah. Especially since Yeet Boy only has 2 farms, he's obviously going to be flowing a little bit more money, so he's just looking for something.
And he's trying to block steal here. He has his monkey farmer down during round 11, so he really wasn't able to block much of that steal at all.
Yeah.
Would really like to see a sell of the monkey farmer into this composition. Neither player is super scared about some camos here. They do have safety into down at least. Epoy has the farm advantage now,
Oh.
so that's a thing.
Jake's already getting his double shot. How do you feel about early trap in this matchup?
I'm really not a fan. I'm really a fan of the double plant round 14 if you can swing it that way. And that's the way I'd prefer to swing it. Yeah, I mean, I think double plant's way more valuable than... Because, I mean, I guess you could make an argument that with the most recent patch, the trap is slightly more valuable because players don't want to send blacks or whites anymore. They want to send yellows or pinks. So compared to the last patch, trap is slightly better. But I still don't think it's worth getting down. I mean, against Jerry, it's really good, obviously, to get like multiple traps down and start building them up. But I would still kind of fade more towards a double plant angle into like round 17, 18 traps, and then start going all traps until you can get up like 3 for round 21.
All right. Still just both committing to eco.
It's pretty standard. They're probably all just gonna focus on traps from this point out until like round 21, which is what I think they should do. Because round 21,
I know we're going to
just gets
see
so much
much
money.
pressure here because they both know that the defenses are pretty trivial for a little while here. Ooh, well time on the trap too, right on that 17 spike of ceramics.
Working on getting the foam down.
yeah.
And what I would expect to see is at least to try to get another trap up for round 19. Especially catching the cerams at the end of that round.
It looks like both of them are committing to just max ecoing through it instead.
Yeah. I mean, they'll max eco as they get there. It's only round 18 right now, so they have a little bit of time.
Yeah, I see.
But I'm just kind of saying, like, what their next focus of money, because you could argue, like, oh, I'll get up a market for round 20 because it's short or something like that. But I would definitely tend to go more trappy. We'll see what they decide to do. Because you can get down like a second trap here, and yeah, that's what Jake's doing right now. Catch these cerams, which is a nice amount of money. You don't get anything for round 20. Your round 20 sucks, but then your round 21, you could even throw a tower boost down with 204 traps and just 1 cleansing, and then pretty much take down all of round 21 AI, which is a lot of money. It's kind of worth a tower boost.
Well, there goes the nat mob. Nothing special.
Yeah. We'll see if they tower boost this round.
Nope, rainbow's coming out. You see the rainbows to try to deny the traps.
Boost, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the traps are on cooldown though. You got
they'll
much
throw
there.
him down. But yeah, and just the one foam, I don't think wasn't quite enough. So he didn't get a whole lot of money that round. But E-Boy
decoyed. I knew it. That round 21 decoy.
Yeah,
into
I mean,
the
obviously you send it out there.
Yeah.
Like obviously you send it out around. Like I said, you spam it, and that's one of the situations that you do spam it. But like,
yeah, where was
E-Boy's
decoy? He just sent all those rainbows.
it's like it kind of sucks, and it can get a little. Obviously, round 21 AI with Jericho is kind of scary, but like you don't actually die. You know.
Well.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. We've all been there. We've all died around 21 Jericho AI. E-Boy was trying to do the exact same thing with layering the rainbows. They both knew it was coming. And he just, I guess, underestimated it a little bit.
Alrighty. Jake advances to the semifinals against Taco. Next up, MVG versus Funny Name. I imagine this is probably Yeah, MVG. Oh, funny names won over on MVG, so they're playing Sands of Time epic late games. It looks like.
Oh gosh, I just feel like I wish NVG would kind of maybe try to think about really going anti-stall or more aggressive with his dart. And I mean, he did win with a rush that last game we saw. What did he send some like F Moabs and stuff?
Yeah, he just choke check with double F mob into Zebras to eat up
Yeah.
some Pierce. Which is
So
pretty solid,
he did send some pressure. You know, I felt like he could have probably sent something a little earlier too, but yeah, but he doesn't use very aggressive dart placements. Like he doesn't do like a natural AI trip dart to anti-stall or anything. He's
Yeah.
definitely more of a late game-ish dart player, which I feel like at that point you have to like. I guess glue kind of works for going later game, but I don't know.
I mean, in general, other than the Glade match, and the really shorter matches, we're seeing Jake versus Yeet Boy play. We're seeing a pretty passive meta here. You know, we're seeing
Yeah.
ZOMGs. Although notably we haven't really seen any FBADs. Games always seem to.
Yeah, no
end
F
better.
bats yet,
Yeah.
which is actually well. Have we seen any F bats? I don't
No,
think
not a
so.
single bad or FBAD, nothing.
Huh.
Glade game ended with the Group ZOMG, Group BFBs. Everything else has just been choke checked.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Rabbit
you need
ears.
to know, and you need to be solid, tight. Like being a defensive player is not easy, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not an easy task. It's not like the easy road. Like oh, I'll just really efficiently get all my defense up, greed perfectly, and get all the minimum viable defenses for each rush, and balance my resources throughout the game so that I have just enough to out. Like it's not.
It's like how the old saying goes, the defensive player needs to defend all the rushes, the aggro player just needs to succeed in one,
Yeah.
Obviously, the caveat there is that the defensive player gets to keep their defenses. The rushes, they vanish into thin air. So it's a very
But
interesting
you do get
paradigm.
eco from some of the rushes. Sometimes you gain
Oh,
eco.
yep, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That and you cripple their farms,
Yeah, you can definitely drain a
The
farm player.
advantage can keep moving. That's why I think it's really interesting when we see any of these asymmetrical strats, because they usually end up having very different game plans. Which I think is part of the reason why I'm enjoying watching MVG. He's going all this dart. Oop,
Yeah,
missed
people
the
used to run a
anti-stall.
lot more dart. Before all this sniper nonsense, I would say dart was like one of the most popular towers. But people are playing just sniper and other stuff nowadays more, I'd say. I'll see how Funny Name plays this Druid start if he plays it. I think he's already playing it a little better. He's got a farm down before his tier 3 upgrades, and hopefully he gets some good brambles down. Yep, that's a good bramble. I don't know if I can hear you. I'm going to reset my mic.
Meta equals you suck has overtaken you on the leaderboard. So sad. Ooh, look at this clean Wrath Druid gameplay.
Oh, I was trying to commentate on that. Yeah, he had really, really good bramble spot placement right there that allowed him to, not have to use a boost round 5.
One thing I was noting last time we saw this was the bramble spot last time didn't actually clip any of the mobs. So the brambles didn't get used until, it was really, really late in the bracket. I think that was part of the reason that he had such trouble defending those two mobs.
Yeah, so I think Funny Name's playing the DFS a little bit cleaner right now.
Absolutely.
Well, and I doubt he's running Mortar. I don't think Funny Name would run Mortar.
Mhm.
For some reason. I just don't think he'd stoop that low. Even though Mortar's like not even a good tower anymore. Probably shouldn't even hate on it. They nerfed it way too hard, I think.
I mean, it was pretty oppressive. To a degree, sometimes it's okay to over nerf things if they've had their time in the spotlight, is the way I see
Yeah.
it. You know? You can just
Like
make him bad
Dartling.
for a little while. Yeah, right. It's like no one really wants Dartling buffs because like we've seen that paradigm.
Now we're in the days of Dart and Sniper.
Oh yeah, everyone remembers good old DNS, GG round 50. Now that's a GG round 50 comp. Okay, none of this extremely technical GG round 50s. Okay, that I think that was part of what made those metas so oppressive is that they were very beginner friendly. You know.
Well, I think scaling was just different and stuff.
Yeah, that's
And
it, that
so,
too.
like, it was
Yeah,
just.
they really ramped up scaling because they were like, this can't happen. Okay. So you just went one mad and like a billion supply drops and you were totally fine.
But yeah, we're seeing a sub from Funny Name, so I assumed you would be running this. A little
Whoa.
bit of pressure. Gonna see if we can force a boost. I don't think it. Oh, he does force it. I don't know if NVG
No,
actually
that
needed that though.
I think it was a little bit suspect for sure.
So he does get that down. I don't know where the cross paths are. I'd like to see him, yeah, some camo leads. I was thinking just to kind of test him a little bit.
I believe those cross paths is that the attack speed cross path? Isn't the attack speed cross path red stripes?
Yeah, so he did get the camo upgrade on his ETN there, but he waited until round 13 to do it, so it was cheaper.
Oh, not bad.
But Funny Name does have a huge. See, right here is where. No, like that needs to be a rerod. That needs to be a rerod, and then he wins the game, I think.
Oof.
Ooh, desync. Oh, just kind of perfect leaks. Okay. Helping out his leak situation a little bit. But, yeah, that, in my opinion, that was an opportunity for NVG to literally win the game because he had a good amount of money on hand. Funny Name was greening way too much.
Yeah.
And there's a reason that DFS like isn't really a good strategy anymore. And I think if you send a rerod there and balloon boost it, Funny Name has to like sell a farm, get up a ballistic and a reactor and tower boost. And if he doesn't, he dies. And then if he
Yep.
does, then the this round 16 rerush is right there.
Yep. And I feel like these days you kill with around 16 less often, mostly because it's so telegraphed. But it always forces like a full farm sale, almost.
Oh
always,
yeah,
regardless
a
of
full cripple.
size.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I would have really liked to see it turn right there, but he opted to send the camo purples, which is like not a horrible rush, but it didn't do that much. Literally,
think-
actually, didn't force like much defense at all.
Yeah, all he got is he just sold his doubled his twin darts for submersion support. So not much going on there.
Yeah, I think he's like Funny Name greed way too much. I mean, the other obvious value send to DFS is like an FBFB, which costs a lot more to defend it than it does to send it. You could even sometimes in a drain game kind of kill it that round, but he's opted not to go for that route.
I think you might have some luck sending the same rush you sent last time. Twin F mobs, one to eat the brambles and one to do the damage, with zebras on top because the ballistic missile isn't really effective there.
Yeah, it would cause a reaction for sure.
Yeah, it's useful into non-reactor, especially specifically.
I meant like it would cause a reaction from Funny Name. He'd have to do something.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Exact same rush.
He called it, Spoon.
Well,
So there's the brambles.
you want reactor.
second
You want reactor.
ballistic.
At reactor, you should stop sending zebras. No reason to send zebras here, because the whole
Sells
bit
the
is that.
ballistic though. Into
No,
the,
he's fine. He's
the
fine.
druid.
He's got storm. He's got storm.
And then
Oh, he bought
micros.
two druids. Honestly, that was a pretty expensive defense from him, and now
Yeah.
we just get sharpshooter on boost. I feel, and we're totally fine.
Let's see.
No,
He's boosting. No sharpshooter.
Yeah.
I think he still defends it though. Now he gets the sharpshooter up.
Yep, twin sharpshooters. He's fine. Yeah. All right. Pretty even farms. Oh.
I would say maybe an FBFB there. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, FDFB is
free to go.
huge here. Huge here.
A Funny Name goes for it, but surprisingly NVG does not.
Oh, I feel like that's really.
I feel like he
really
needs to fan club this, no?
Yeah, he pretty much just does.
Or can he get up like an ETN level 10 UCAV here and do something with that and like sharpshooter instead of? So I feel like fan club is rather expensive.
Yeah, it's 9K, right?
Yeah, so I don't know if like he could do something else with like a glue and I don't know a relentless and like a UCAV or something and maybe
I
just
think
a
it would-
sharpshooter.
Maybe UCAV ETN 3 and he's fine. No way.
But I think there's a value defend in there somewhere. I just
Mhm.
don't use the strategy enough to really know exactly what it is.
All right.
Oh,
Looks
some
like.
leads. Definitely needs to UCAV, no? He's just waiting on this UCAV.
All right. Here's super funky.
He's using it rather late. I don't
It's
know.
fine.
I mean, he's saving all of his abilities, so I just don't. I don't know exactly what the answer is, but I know it wasn't that.
Yeah, especially since now Funny's got double central on him. All right. Group leads. Purples.
Just
Is this
ballistic fan
anything?
club. I mean, the leads got nerfed in the last patch a lot,
Yeah, yeah.
so I
I
think
mean,
even things
they're
like it's going for
they're pretty
leaves.
strong pound for pound. To be fair.
Getting
Okay.
Superstorm leaks up.
Yeah, very very useful to get those up. Big difference maker.
Nice.
He lost the central for that defend though, so I
Oh, he
think it
sold the
was
central
value.
for those
Yeah.
blisters. Interesting.
So it was like a 5k rush to 4 central sell, which is
That's worth.
pretty. Yeah.
But he still doesn't have his second central up. I mean, the farms aren't looking. Yeah, and then here's a. Dude, you need to send. You need to punish this. You need to.
Oh
No way!
no!
He sold the life boosted. Oh my god! And now he's defending instead of being aggressive. He has no money. Oh, now he's sending. Now he's sending. I like this.
Oh,
Come on,
I
you
very
need
much
to
like
sell
this.
funny name.
This is scary. This is
Yeah,
scary.
funny name sells. He's over
Yeah.
sending though.
No, he's dead. He's dead. Oh.
No,
He
he gets.
sells
Yeah,
him
he
to-
just sold
yeah.
it to Sadif, but and I don't agree with his FCMG, but that's from funny name. I mean, you could send some FTDTs. FTDTs win the game, no?
Oh, that's true. I mean,
Funny name's not defending. I don't know what crosspath he has on that, but he has no boost. He's not defending. FTDTs, I think, could win the game. Balloon boosted.
NRG doesn't know.
I think it would.
This FCMG is just really weird. I don't. All it does is kill the last of your eco, and punt whatever money you had on hand. I really don't like when
I
you're
mean,
this far
maybe it
behind.
distracts NVG from sending FTDTs there.
Big brain. I mean, with the scaling, he's like super duper dead at FTDTs now. Maybe he can sell it all in the Superstorm with his new farms.
Yeah, I mean, he has tower boost now, so I think he has a little bit more of a shot to defend them on round 27, but it's a little sketchy. But he does have tower boost, which helps a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm really eyeballing that 28. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, he's got trees up now. I think he'd have to overcommit to kill here. All right, UCAV, he's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Pretty
he's
cheap.
good with it. Like a Relentless and a UCAV is kind of
yeah,
OP.
pretty
Relentless is so
cheap
OP.
defense. Pretty cheap defense generally. That's very nice.
Okay.
Okay, Monkey Wall Street. This is a pretty big farm diff.
That's a big rush.
Come on.
Come on,
Blue
MVG,
strike,
come
blue
on,
strike, blue
come on,
strike, blue
come on.
strike. Come on, come
No,
on.
he sold the Monkey Wall Street. No, he's flipping everything.
He punted it.
No.
He didn't get crosspath on his glue, so glue storm didn't proc.
No, he choked. No, he sold. He was panicking so much. He sold the Monkey Wall Street. He could have just
panicked,
sold
he
like a
panicked.
plant.
He panicked. Damn. That's rough. Yeah, but honestly, overall, great performance from MVG. Also, brackets wrong. Well, see, the problem is that the remaining players are quite passive. This is why it was great when Secret and Glenn were top dogs. Because they were kind of the anti paradigm to all these passive players. You got to see offense v defense a lot. Oh. Oh, Glade game. Thank God. Oh. Dart versus Druid.
Back to using his druid.
Oh, yeah.
Guess he's decided to punt the tournament away again. He's actually won one of these tournaments with druid before, I think. So,
Oh,
believe it or not.
but he doesn't have the bunny ears on Oben. I'm not sure it's winnable.
Is the rose thorns, which is clearly inferior to the bunny ears.
Come on.
So he'll lose a little bit of DPS there. We'll see if he can make up for it.
It actually forces you to round 3 Robin. It's really sad. Yep. Looks like Taco's probably gonna go for plant here.
Jake's running the same strat he ran earlier.
Man, Taco's floating a lot of money already.
I think this will be a more aggressive game, hopefully.
Yeah, just because Druid kind of forces you to play this game a little weird. The asymmetry is gonna
No
go with
leads
that.
coming out from Taco, which is interesting.
Small purple
Does get a
rush.
jug anyway, but just with regen zebras instead of leads, I feel like it could have. I don't know.
Whoa. Okay, boost and adore ability. Also, Taco defended with no selling, no buying, nothing.
Did he boost at all?
Nope. Here's his boost. Late reactor. What do you find?
That's a little sketchy there.
This is really sketchy. He's dead as heck.
This game's gonna end probably pretty soon.
Right about now. Yep. I had to guess.
All right.
Okay, here's
Knockout
reroute.
coming from Taco.
Yeah, he
One jug,
doesn't.
2 jug, and a spike. 3 jugs, 1 at the
nope.
bottom.
Oh, he's
A little
dead.
bit
He's dead.
getting
He's
through at
dead.
a time. Oh, but playing both sides of the screen. He was rushing Taco.
No, dead by Nats actually.
Oh, that was Nats?
Yep.
Oh, Taco oversold then. I think he could
Yeah.
have kept, at least something up. I think Taco was getting through. I guess he just oversold if he died to Nats.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good game.
Yeah. All right, can we do one with play with fire, please?
Do a jump start, random 4 jump start. Bonanza on Mayan.
Oh. Docs or don't talk to me.
Rip docs.
Rip docs. You remember
Okay, so-
seeing quicksand tack village ice on dock?
Oh gosh.
It was a different time. It was a different time.
That was a different time for sure. Different time of the game.
The middle of ZOMG Superdome.
Completely not paying attention to the game whatsoever. Like if you thought Spoon had a just chatting stream, you should have seen Quicksand streams.
Oh man. He was busy lifting, bro.
Imagine if Quicksand had a balloon bot. Like back in that day,
Oh,
he would have
man.
never looked at his screen. Oh man.
Alrighty. Also, no micro layer on from Jake's side. I feel like Jake could have gotten quite a few lives there. Also, this tack placement is questionable, and his Quincy placement's even worse.
Yeah, those Quincy. I mean, there's a reason people play Quincy. It's because they don't know or don't want to learn how to place their towers. So they just play Quincy instead of learning precise tower placements.
Okay,
This is
bro.
a commonly known fact about Quincy players.
Gotcha. Well, let's look at this Quincy. I mean,
With a hero like Jericho, you have to actually place your towers in specific positions in order to defend the early game.
dude, this man's Quincy has wall hacks. I've been watching it shoot straight through the pipe. It's absurd. All right, here's level 3. If Jake goes for the layer.
Looks like Jake will.
Yeah. I mean, see, you place it way too close to the pipe.
I don't know how valuable these early leaks are, though. Against or when you don't have Jericho. Does it ultimately matter that much? I don't know.
It can. Well, the big thing is that basically they matter up until round 9. Because his Quincy placement's really screwing him over. It's a disaster.
Where would you place the Quincy?
Oh wait, they changed Cyber Quincy to shoot through obstacles apparently. I did not know that. Well, I think it's just a Cyber Quincy versus regular Quincy diff, it seems.
Leaking a little too much for my liking there, Jake. On
Yeah.
round
Yeah,
5. The round 5 Rush of Doom. Are you familiar with it, Spoon?
Oh no, I've never heard of it. Adora's global range might clean up this blue. Let's see it. Ah, no dice. I really
See
do
if we
think
could.
it's rough for Taco to have used that boost round like what 4? Because now going into round 7 and 9, he really doesn't want to boost, and that might cost him some farms.
Yeah,
No
I mean, I
pressure
say
from
this
Jake.
game is overall pretty even, but I mean, I think that any Quincy strategy, I think, should hopefully lose the game. It's,
Well, yeah, that's the whole bit, right? It's like if you're playing Quincy, you don't want to be even, you want to be in the lead because you have to. The fact that you're going a dirt cheap hero has to mean something. Mortar from Jake. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I feel like it wasn't that. Oh, okay, here's the Necro. Ah, round 9 boost. Alright, Jake can go for the old round 11 mail force. Thing is, Taco's floating enough money, he's not really in any real trouble. Yep, see, here are the whites, and then the purples. See, this is why you really want to have... Oh! Wow. Both players playing both sides of the screen really cleanly. Maelstrom. Yeah. He wanted to avoid it, but he couldn't. Oh! Where is his wizard? Where'd he go?
still hanging on.
I don't know for how much longer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
There's
rough.
there's a reason that some people thought that Jake should be the 1 seed in the tournament.
Okay. Very clean gameplay from Jake for sure.
Yeah, very clean. I mean, he's been liking that. He can't run SPAC on that map because of the split path, so I think that's why he had to go mortar.
Yeah, Taco had great micro there. The biggest problem was literally just that. Yeah, I think he overcommitted to Jake's rush, so he had no way of maelstroming. And
Yeah,
when
he
you
just
round
got-
9 boost, you have to be ready to maelstrom. You just have to.
He got put on his back foot there. with that.
Around. It's rough.
So what's Jake over Taco now, and then Mao versus Funny Name, and the winner of that is the winner.
Yep. I'm sure Mall versus Funny Name is currently in its 48th round.
Well, the Sniper Bandit, hope not.
I think it's just coded into Mao's genome.
Mao's been running a lot of ace garbage. Ace sniper garbage, which I feel like just loses to super sniper garbage, but I don't think he cares. Man wants to run his ace. Yeah,
Nope.
now he's on
There's
ace.
the ace.
He's running it with Highwayman as well, which is interesting. I don't know if Highwayman's necessarily the pick here.
Is Highwayman ever the pick? Real question.
I really don't think so. It's just the misdirect. I don't feel like is as useful as especially with decoy being bugged right now, and then getting to around 30 plus. I mean, obviously it's good for like an FBFB misdirect is, and then like for one DDT, I suppose FDDT. But I don't know. I think steal wise, you can even block really well against agent steals and get him down to like 100 out of 250 on his steals, which with the timing differential between the steals, like how agent gets his a lot quicker,
Yeah.
you know, and then how you have to kind of adjust your gameplay even to block steals to play inefficiently in order to do that. Like I just feel from a money wise that Agent's just overall better.
Absolutely, yeah. Plus, I feel like Decoy just scales way better than Misdirection.
Yeah,
Obviously,
if you get that
Misdirection
late.
round 26 is also.
I guess you could argue Highwayman in a game where like you're really scared of an FBFB and you don't think it's really going to get to round 30.
Yeah. But even then, it's like, Jericho money.
I think Funny Name needs to upgrade his bomb here. Just getting rid of some of his spike pile.
Oof. Space Ceramics.
Yeah, that's a good sense into the bomb here. It forces like a second cluster. Like he can't just keep on tanking these into his spike pile. It's gonna
Yeah,
drain him.
looks like that's his intention. That's the ability, and you're just gonna keep chilling. All right, here comes the rush.
I don't agree with that as the rush necessarily. I mean, he
Double
does get the
cluster.
second 203 cluster out of it, but
Yeah, but no
I
boost.
I feel like you could have done the same thing just with more space ceramics, which is way more efficient.
I think he realized that Funny Name's just never going to like. He's just gonna let the spike pile tank as long as he needs to.
No, I think if you balloon boosted space ceramics
That's
after
true.
ETN3 was down, it would have forced the same. But I don't know, maybe not. Funny Name has a farm lead now too.
Yeah,
He didn't buy camo, which is big.
I'm not in love with Miles' position, but he also has NG, so he has money hacks.
Yeah, but not until a lot later.
That's true.
That's actually not a terrible sell there for Funny Name. He kind of wants that SPAC down because it helps a bit with Moabs, but you know he could also just have it sold, get even bigger farm lead, and just get up like a Mauler or two.
Yep. And
'Cause he
after
needs it.
all, those are long life spikes.
Yeah.
ODS seems a little overkill. Oh wow.
Yeah, I think there are better ways to defend that. I mean, a really early fighter might get it and like in 002 NG. Maybe just boost with it. I mean, you do have 3 boosts too, but you probably won't really be using all of them.
I mean, it's kind of surprising, but like, it feels like Miles' position isn't great here.
I mean, NG doesn't really start getting valuable until overclocked like tier 5 farms.
That's fair.
Like the traps are not that good anymore. Like, I mean, the AFE is not that great anymore with the trap nurse, but I mean, you can get the Flying Fortress, overclock Flying Fortress, overclock tier 5 farms. Oh, leaking some leads. It's a little sketchy. It's not a terrible strat. It's not as good as I think it once was.
I mean, just look at the farms, man. They're night and day.
Yeah, ETN's like a cheat code. I mean, even bad players, like, you can't really kill them. They just get so much money and it's so hard to kill them. ETN bomb players, man.
Yep. Like, because it feels like Bomb's like really balanced around the fact that it has no camo.
Yeah,
And
just
being
give
able
it
to like
camo.
build a loadout where Bomb can be assumed to have camo really changes the game. Ooh. This is a little sketchy. I don't know. Looks like he's pulling it
It's not
together.
that bad.
Yeah.
The FBFB, I think, is a decent send, actually.
Oh, he went for a
for
full
Funny Name.
balloon impact. Wow. I thought he was going to be fine with the heavy bombs.
Yeah, it seems like you got that after the rush. It's
Oh.
weird. Oh, yeah, and then, FBFB into Highwayman. Wait, I was just saying that was not a bad send. I guess I was thinking from a value.
Oh, and it's also like to a degree, right? Like no one thinks about Highwayman these days. Like you've just completely
Yeah,
forgotten.
nobody
Okay,
plays him anymore.
you're just not supposed to do that. Wait, he has misdirection up again.
FBFB into Highwayman. Yeah.
Dude, he's gonna have his misdirection. He sold his aces. He's really just
Oh
gonna
no, he's
this
gonna
as
misdirect
well.
the second one. He's like, surely Highwayman level 10 doesn't come back in time.
Oh, he's got cleansing foams here.
Oh,
I think
does
it'll
this
be,
defend the
no,
leads though?
it's GZ. It's GZ. It's gotta be GZ.
No,
Oh,
he's
wow.
going like NG garbage, dude. He's
Oh
defending.
wow. And on top
Maybe.
of that,
Oh no, he
okay.
scared him. Okay.
Yeah. Still though, another misdirection on the second BFB is very funny.
Yeah, that's pretty cringe.
Oh
I
wait.
was gonna say before all those FBFBs and such came out that the angle I would be looking at would be maybe for Mao to send an FZOMG into funny name because the strat kind of really struggles to that.
Hmm.
The bomb SPAC with a scaled
Yeah.
FZOMG especially. I think he could still send one, but he wants to get his tier 5 farm up first.
Yeah. I think like around 26 FZMG is like not bad. Because at that point, spike storms start really like just brushing off FZOMG damage with that kind of scaling. Group mobs. Very, very non-committal rush here.
Does he need to get... He really doesn't want to buy a GZ.
He misdirected one, but he needs
But I
this.
mean, like, I feel like he needs to buy the GZ, right?
Everyone
Like,
knows it. Like,
he keeps on
yeah.
trying to do this NG garbage, but and then he ends up. But and he's like, the first time he almost offended with his NG garbage.
That one was nowhere.
That
Like,
one just
close.
wasn't even close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big farm lead. But he does have an overclocked. Okay. Here's a scaled FCMG. I mean, I think this would hurt both players a lot.
Can't he adjust?
Can he just misdirect this? Can
Yeah.
he buy the misdirect?
I
Level
think
15?
at level 20, at around 26, he definitely just goes for the buy. I mean,
Yeah, he
there's
definitely
no
goes for the
way.
buy on this one. The misdirect.
The big thing is like, where's Mao's like farms and stuff? He really needs to. Oh,
Yeah.
looks like he's going for triple XL.
No, level 15. See, he's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get this round to end, and then he's gonna buy 2 levels.
yeah, misdirect. Okay, clean.
Yeah, level 15 Jericho.
Nice.
And this
Yeah.
is gonna hurt
Oh
fucking
yeah,
a lot. 'Cause
yeah.
I was
Because
just
now,
I was just saying that it would hurt both players, and then he misdirects it. That's interesting.
and on top of that, it's just been eating up scaling since Mao has not been doing any damage to it.
Yeah, he needs like balloon crush
Oh,
here.
oh, he got 3 smart spikes. Still,
I
that's
don't
like
think that's gonna be enough.
nothing. Also, he timed it really badly. He timed it with there's no
Ooh, he needs
crossover.
like bomb blitz or some shit. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
I really hated the timer with that spike factory because
Or does ETN
really get
UCAV
hit.
just clutch this up? Maybe
No way.
UCAV clutches it
Holy
up.
shit, bro. Oh, the spikes are disappearing though, and here comes the second FZOMG.
Does UCAV clutch
Yeah.
it?
No, he's
No,
dead.
no. It
He's-
oh, the spike pile in the back
Holy
though.
smokes! Spike pile clutched
But that
all
was
up.
the second one. And
Yep,
Mawo got up Monkey Wall Street overclocked in this time.
and a specter. Wow. All right, he's got Mobus eliminator. He's good. He's chilling. Mob Elim for the FCOMG.
I don't know, man.
All right, now this is looking a lot more in Mao's court. Like
Yeah, this is bad.
all of a sudden, it got really. I think sending that FCOMG was a critical blunder.
Well, the 2 FBFBs I would say were also blunders.
Yeah, no, that definitely didn't help. Because we're just seeing a classic lack of tier 5 farm on Funny Name's side. Clinic.
Classic usage of the misdirection ability by Highwayman
Oh
Jericho.
yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, minus Highwayman is only really good when your opponent sends dubious rushes into it.
Yeah. Oh man, Flying Fortress is making quick work of this.
If you were to send, 5 FBADs on round 35 with a decoy in it, I don't think misdirection's treating you well.
Man, why can't spiked mines do that much damage? They're, super mines. That was beautiful. He's still got his elim up. He's kind of just chilling. I think he's waiting for like an opportunity where he has to go for crush, which might come sooner than he'd like given these naturals. Oh,
He really doesn't want to sell these farms yet, and he's trying to get some smart spikes out, but he's super late on it.
yeah.
Didn't really plan that one,
Yeah,
but
he's got nothing here.
he's cooked, I think.
Yeah, he's up shit's creek without a paddle. This is just bad. That's a much better spike storm spot though, at least. But I think he's on final phase of this F bad. But I mean, bad news is if he finishes this one, boy, does he got a second one going for him. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I was like, no
Yeah,
way he timed the
didn't
bloom
catch
fresh that
those.
well. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, that was just death by 1,000 cuts, and on top of that, funny names, all of funny names sentence being used against him.
yeah, we were just talking about Highwayman before that game, and I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it can be useful sometimes.
Against that mid game pressure, like particularly. All right.
So now do we have Mao versus Jake?
No. Mao was only at 1-0.
See if Funny Aim can pull it back then. In a hypothetical matchup of Mao versus Jake, who are you taking, Spoon?
Mao versus Jake. Honestly, Jake. He's my boy, man.
He's your boy. Yeah, I'd probably. I mean, the thing is that I think Mao also like kind of likes to troll these tournaments a little bit, which whatever. Like, at least he's playing in them, right? So he can do what he wants. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, so I'd probably lean towards Jake. If not only just, I mean, I think if they were both playing straight up, I'd probably lean towards Jake, and especially if Mao was going to troll a little bit, I'd definitely lean
Also,
towards
ML
Jake.
playing, you should probably change the stream title to make it clear we're going into the finals, baby.
Finals.
Yippee!
Well, are we yet, or is there another Mao
I
versus
think there's
Funny Name?
one Mao funny name game, and then we're gonna go into finals. Jake 2-1 Taco.
I'm getting calm while watching.
Hog.
Let's go. Super Sniper 420.
The grind never stops. ML playing Visual Studio Code.
ML playing. We have a. Oh, they probably just haven't started yet.
Yeah. Choose what to share.
His ass will always. I don't know how you can play a code game. Like, how does that even work?
It's not like a game. It's just a coding client.
Oh,
Visual Studio Code. Yeah.
not even a game?
No.
Huh. I didn't know they made those.
PCs famously have no games on them. Stream
Okay.
guide.
What do you mean?
It's just black.
I see. It's a Funny Name versus Mao right now.
No, I mean the Twitch stream.
Oh. Looks like he's back. Might want to refresh. I can still see this.
There we go.
The Twitch stream, yeah. Anyway, so you can see right now.
Yep.
What we're working with. A little bit
Alrighty.
of, Bomb ETN versus
Oh, man.
Highwayman AFE. Again.
Second verse, same as the first.
We'll see if how many FEFEs Funny Name sends this time.
Yeah,
What do
it's
you think
definitely it's gonna be interesting. I'm thinking maybe 5. I think he kind of doubles down.
Doubles down. Just all
Yeah.
out FEFEs.
Oh, absolutely.
going for the little leaks and pressure. I still don't know if that's necessarily worth it. These players do like their pressure. I tend to like to just go for reds and just go
Yeah, just
late
stay in
game.
your lane, right? Feels like nothing eventful really happens regardless. I mean, especially since Mao's got some of the best ace micro in the game. Like, look at this. Look at this. Ridiculous. Plus, with no Jerry, like, what are you gonna do with all these leaks? Is it really worth a boost to get 70 lives off?
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, so that's why I really don't think either player should necessarily be like sending all this pressure and stuff.
Especially committing with a boost. It's just like, I think, questionable. Alright, Etienne ability coming out. It'll be gone in 4 rounds.
Yeah, ETN ability is way too strong.
It's pretty absurd. It's like Quincy 3, but it lasts just for 10 minutes.
I think we'll see. I mean, this is probably going pretty late again, if I had to guess.
Looks like they're both going plant. Maho's getting back to micro against these black balloons.
Yeah, I think versus whites, you don't really have to micro as much, so it's kind of more chill. Black don't really actually do anything, but it just forces you to actively play the game, which kind of sucks. You know?
Alright, purple's here. Interesting.
You hate to have to play the game.
I just realized I was watching the Twitch stream instead of the 0 delay stream.
It happens, happens.
Plant versus 3 farms. Classic. Plant no crosspath though. I mean that's just once again a classic, like Mao showing his restraint.
Yeah, I mean, you are weak, like I was saying early with AFEs, so.
He really wants to get this expert down and then just now.
Now I would cross path the plant though, now that you have this
before
expert
you
up.
do anything else.
Yeah, so he's going for it.
There we go. Alright, foam's down. Yeah, on a map like this, it feels like it's a lot shorter for ace, especially if you're not super babysitting its micro.
Yeah, the ace on this map, like it chokes a lot round 13, and it chokes a lot round 30. So I don't really think it's that good.
All right,
These cerams are
fake
good.
Ceramics, yep.
Yeah, the cerams force some amount of cluster. I mean, you should send enough to at least get like 103, but
Yeah, honestly, I think that's pretty okay. There was between 103 and 003 is like what 350.
yeah, it's not that
those
much.
camos, those
Nope.
camos, camo nets, man, Jericho.
He does have just like a huge farm lead though, just because ETN's pretty OP.
Yeah, I mean we saw how well that worked out for him last game, though.
Well, I mean, he was in a good position, I feel like, until he chucked it away.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the best way Funny Name could probably play it is, well, he doesn't want to get his later scaled FCMG misdirected, so I don't think he can send an FCMG like 25 plus.
Yeah.
I think he sends it like
Oh,
23, 24-ish would be good.
Rainbows, trap. No, just double guns. And he's
Yeah,
fine.
he's fine. But a whole plant lead here.
Yeah, he's still a
He
farm
does,
plant, though.
technically, for a ceramic rerush, I think, have to sell that plant into a Never Miss. He's floating a lot of
I doubt
cash.
Funny Name's committing here. I think he's.
I don't think it's really worth.
Oh, ceramics. He's committing a plant to it.
Oh, and he's not going for a
Oh,
never
this is really
miss.
bad.
He
Yeah.
needs a never miss. Huh.
I think Mao is just a little short on cash generally.
Yeah.
And the lack
Yeah.
of LMS, as you were saying, is just a bit questionable. 5 double guns does not a never miss make.
Well,
Yellow 05 saying Mawa wins this one. I could tell already.
classic. No, I was just saying AFE's rushable on that map. But
Yeah, it feels like on Star, it's just not doing anything what you want to do.
yeah, just kind of dies more often than not. Just kind of dies.
Alrighty. Well, then we're going into Game 3 semifinals. Mawa versus Funny Name.
Hopefully, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see Mao win this just because we've been talking about seeing Mao versus Jake and kind of foreshadowing that. But
I think
Funny Name.
Funny Name might pull out some more interesting gameplay overall in the grand finals. I've really been enjoying watching him play.
Yeah, he has a little bit of a quirkiness to his gameplay.
I think he's just generally a bit more aggressive, it feels.
Mao going with the aggressive Adora hero right now.
Oh, yeah. Cove, you cowards. Ooh, Glade.
Okay.
We're going to see Malo off ace for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to see a return of this darts back Adora
Yeah, that's kind of meta. Door
farm,
on both
which
sides, yep.
apparently is meta. Like, I've seen a lot of people run it. I didn't know that was meta, but I haven't been playing that much recently. I don't know why everyone knows how to play this strat. It seems like an odd strat.
I mean, yeah, it seems to be getting the job done.
I just didn't know this was a thing. I mean, Dart, I feel like, is obviously meta on this map, but the other, probably Dart and Farm, probably go
Yeah.
with, but the other two towers, the hero and the tower, I feel like are.
I guess the big question is like you want something that deals with ZOMG with Adora, because you're just always playing Adora here. You need it for that defensive punch. As you scale into the late game, I feel like nothing else is really going to perform the way you want it to, since bomb isn't viable, so you don't really want to go Etienne.
I mean, ETN Dart isn't that bad.
True. Does ETN is ETN really going to help you though? Like past round 25 for that like round 30 late game? I feel like Adora just outscales him.
I mean, I guess that late Adora is probably better. I don't know.
Oh, yellow's here.
Don't know if those do anything. Doesn't look like they do much.
Well, Fighting Name gets his farm early. That's what it does.
I think he might get an extra banana from that, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
I need to late his trip dart upgrade too. So. Still games about even. Nothing significant on either side. Also, we're seeing a similar paradigm to the last time we saw Dart be Dart. If you notice, Mala's placement's a little bit closer to the entrance. When we saw last time, that made it perform a little bit weirdly against stuff like Space Purples.
Yeah, it was funny seeing those purples slip through. I wouldn't have known
Yeah.
that was a good rush to send, but it seems like, obviously Adora can't hit them, so if they slip past the darts.
Yeah, it's not like you can change your targeting.
I would not have thought to send pressure spaced purples unless I was playing against like Mr. Pressing or something. It's close so far. I haven't really seen much.
Yeah. Pretty textbook opener from both of them.
Both want this
Oh, but-
championship finals berth.
oh, absolutely.
The Popology Weekly number 21.
Interesting seeing Mao not go for the final upgrade on his farm. Splitting into a 3 farm.
It's generally better depending on the timing that you can do it at. You can do it like right before a round starts, and you get that bonus influx.
Nice. Alright, zebras. Nothing too threatening. Oh, Spac coming out from funny name already. Nothing of the sort on Mawa.
Going for the late SPAC, which I don't know what the point is. Even going for a SPAC at all, kind of getting it this late. I think he needs a jug here, maybe?
Are these group whites doing much?
Yeah, he's boosting. Oh,
Ooh,
he's not going to
ooh.
react that much. Oh, he's going to lose some lives, but not that many. Okay, so he didn't tower boost. Did get
Yeah.
blue boosted on, though.
Held boost for 100 lives, which is honestly not terrible.
There's the camo loads. Did he send any camo loads?
No, it doesn't look like it.
He's playing only, yeah, one side of the screen a little bit.
I mean, the problem with getting Kimmelets here is that this pack is much better established than Jake's. Ooh. Oh! Oh, wow. This pack is completely dead. I'd love to see a follow-up here. No Adora ability. And he's heading farms. I think he's just going to cash it in. He knows the funny name's floating.
Interesting, so we're going to see this go a little later. Still no cross path on Mao's farm, but he's opting to just eco through it.
Alright, sacks on the board. Doubt we're going to see one for a while, though.
What do you think about just like hold down 7k of ceramics?
Eh. I'm not loving it. I feel like there's a sack play in there that, like, nullifies it.
Stacking a jug.
Yeah, sack jug with boost. It's like... all that bonus to ram damage has to count for something.
Me, finally X-Path his plan.
I mean, the fact that Mao is just ahead in 2 farms, pretty raw, is pretty nice for him to...
Yeah, they both got a little bit of a spec pile going.
Also, I would love to see the finished crosspath on a spike pile. I think that might actually come into play as group leads unlock.
Talking for Malwa.
Yeah. Them being cold spikes could be a problem. It's one of those things where it's like, it just feels good. Yeah, spend the 600, but he's going deadly. F mode
Okay.
here. I mean,
Little bit of pressure, finally.
yeah, this is pretty much just to get some damage on the spike pile. More than anything else. Oh. Alright, he's boosting. Balloon boosting. A little interesting.
Surprised he reacted that much.
Yeah, he's down. Also, he's down to 1 balloon boost. Which I don't love. Alright, here comes the F mob. Sharpshooter. Okay, this is sketchy.
Oh, he just gets eaten.
Wow. Deadly spikes.
Did he sell that? I don't think you can sell that sharpshooter there. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
If a Lud gets through, he's in big trouble. Alright, he's fine. Finally got the cross path in. All right, they're both out of money on hand. Well, actually, Mo's still got another 4K on hand. Jesus. Well, I'm pretty sure Funny Name's more or less burnt out. Yep.
I think we're gonna see like
Oh, he's stacked.
FCOMG.
Oh, I see.
Is the OMG?
Absolutely. And I think we're gonna see some like sack and ball lightning plays there as well.
Nothing yet.
Yeah.
Okay, Mao is just going completely defensive. Buys the spiked mines.
That's good to have. All right. And the thing is, after he's committed to the spike mines, the COMG becomes a lot like.
Gonna get at least one smart spike down. I'd like
Yeah,
to see
he's just gonna
maybe
stack
two.
and like absolutely shred it. Oh wait, can he get? Can he do it? No sack, which I like here, since he has such a good spike pile built up.
I feel like he needs a little more or I guess the spike mine's just as goaded.
No, spike mines is absurd against mobs and mob insides,
Okay.
because each of those explosions one shots the ceramic layer with like 40 pierce or something like that. It's pretty absurd.
Synchronized FCOMGs.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, Jake's defense is already much better.
But he's down a boost right now. He'll get it back here.
Yeah, and his deadly spikes is dead as hell, and it's dying even more to these camos. Eh. Are we sacking? What are we sacking? I think that's gonna. Wait, this is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, it's looking bad.
Looking really bad.
Both sides.
Oh, Mob's leak on funny name.
Okay.
Honestly,
late game.
it was just sending the ZMG faster was the difference maker.
Well, I think the first COMG didn't do anything, but the FCOMGs were good sends.
Yeah, I was really surprised neither of them sacked Sporm. Sacking Sporm would be huge there. Because what is it? A 3 times damage boost? I mean, we saw how it went last time. It melts that thing. Even though I lost, I'm still happy with that gameplay. No major throws. Yeah, funny name. You played a great tournament.
Yeah, almost one game away from making it to the finals. So
Yeah, very
not
good.
bad.
But now the finals are upon us.
Mao versus Jake, and I think we just both said that we'd take Jake here, but whoever overruled my seating on the tournament thinks that Mao was going to take it. So we'll see.
Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna grab a bite.
So this one's going to be a best of 5.
I'm here only because you still won't ever let me go. I'm here only because I'm aware with you is better than all alone.
Oh. This man's still coming back.
Alrighty.
Are you back? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm still rolling with Jake, but I think it'll be a good game depending on how hard Mao trolls. See.
Did you switch mics?
Not really.
A little staticky now, if you want to listen to the stream. You got like the Xbox Live mic? Well, I'll eat now so I don't have to do it during the game. Nope. Oh, we're going to Koru, baby. You absolutely love to see it. Tack Farm Mortar. We're going to Koru.
I'd take that as a no.
No, I can. I can. I heard. I'll take that as a no and nothing else, which is funny. All right, I'm guessing Mawa's probably going some ace striker stuff here. Jake going with dart, farm, spac again. No tack mortar farm. So sad.
Is my mic operating now?
Yes.
Cool.
Jake had the tack mortar hovered, but looks like he's switching back to dart.
Okay.
Makes sense. A lot more flexible. Plays the whole game, you know. Tack's a bit front loaded.
Yeah, and mortar kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, when I saw Striker Jones, I immediately went, oh yeah, Ma was playing ace here.
If he can play ace, he will play ace.
Absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes if he can't play ace, he'll still play ace. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I've seen it before. So yeah, if I'm Jake, I'm probably just gonna max anti-stall here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like leaking some AI. Oh, almost got it with the okay. Some targeting there. I like it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Feel the light.
It is like absurdly important that this anti-stall goes well.
I would say so. Really makes it a lot harder for Mao.
Yeah.
Probably still try to greed farms and stuff though.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yep, there's a farm.
Okay. These pinks are gonna hurt him a little bit.
Radiant.
I would have liked to see a cleared queue there. I guess I also have to take into account Biker Bones is doing quite a bit of damage. Wow, really, really good micro from Mawa. Look at that. He'd be leaking so much more with that micro.
Yeah, Mao, I've seen him play ace on this map before, and he does a lot better than you would expect in the early game.
It's literally like he has a tack shooter just hovering over the entrance. And that's about how it's performing, too.
And yeah, now he finally gets up the bomber ace.
Beautiful.
But I don't know. I mean, as a hero, I don't think that Biker Bones is that good.
Yeah, no,
So.
he's going to be pretty irrelevant most of this game except for rounds. He's basically just taken to make rounds 11 through 16 a lot more playable for Mawa. Especially in anti-stall.
And I think, I mean, the level 3 stun can be useful. I mean, before round 30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, blacks.
Oh.
Dreaded black balloon.
Radiant.
Luckily, Biker Bones is going to help out soon. In fact, now that it's 7, you're seeing he stopped all his micro because he has Biker Bones immunity.
Nice.
Yep. He's chilling.
Basically tied farms.
Yep. Mao's working for it though. Feels like Jake's just kind of chilling on his side. No micro, no nothing. Just, you know, crossbow, trip dart, an extra dart to clean up. He's having a good day.
That's a good throws from okay, here we're back. Both going for SPAC. We're seeing a lot more SPAC this tournament than I assumed we would see.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty strong power, especially since Adora is like kind of strong right now, and SPAC has very good synergy with Adora. I mean, Adora sack SPAC is just absurd.
Okay, a little bit of pressure. I don't think it's really going to do anything though.
I don't like the rerow here, to be honest.
Oh, wait,
he's
did it
dead.
kill?
Yeah, he's just dead.
What the Okay, well he sold a lot actually into that. He didn't have any farms left.
Wow.
So he just kind of like Hail Married into a
Yeah.
big round 11 there and just pushed
Mahal
through.
just fell asleep at the wheel. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was going to do that much, but I guess Jake knew it would, and he committed a lot to it, and
Yeah.
yeah, it caught him sleeping.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that was a very quick round 1. First match.
Something tells me you're not going to play the second one on Koru too.
Yeah, I don't think that that Mao wants to redo that one. That was pretty brutal. Although, I mean, I think if he was more prepared for it,
Yeah. No,
he like, could have probably defended.
it was one of those things where like he kept waiting for the rush to end and it just didn't.
Yeah.
On top of that, I noticed like he let up on his micro because he was like laid back, you know.
Yeah, he didn't think anything was really coming, and he thought he could just chill. But alas, I'll probably see some more ace from out here. Well, with Jake, we'll probably go bomb sub farm, which is very drainable. But ace can also choke here. I think not as much around 13. But ace can really, really choke around 30 here on this map, I think. Highwayman AFE is
It's popping time.
borderline insane to run on this map.
Damn.
It's pretty alpha. I don't think it's like a great decision. I mean, like, I think theoretically it could be stronger than Sentai Bomb Sub Farm, but you just have to play so incredibly well, and it's so much
Yeah.
fun to play.
That's what I was thinking. It's like I feel like Sentai Bombs and Farm is very dummy proof here. You know, it's like very well. You know, I'm gonna place a cluster bomb, and if it looks sketchy, I'm gonna place a second cluster bomb. Meanwhile, Ma was like microing at the wazoo.
Oh yeah, and then all the first rounds, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna place down
Yeah.
Sentai, and then like, to get teleported to like round 6.
I'm ready. What next?
Yeah, I mean it's just diabolical. It's just absolutely like clinically insane. You have a highwayman at the bottom of your screen right now.
Hey, it's a difference in like balls.
I don't
man.
have the balls.
Mao is here to he's a showman through and through, and I respect that. He's like, look, if I gotta play ace on all maps, I at least gotta make it look a little fun, right?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna play Sentai AFE either, which I feel like would be infinitely easier.
Oh yeah. But I think, dare I say, definitely worse.
I mean, I guess.
Its farms are worse. Its VFB is worse, obviously, because Highwayman.
That layer didn't really do as much as I thought it would.
Powered up.
Yeah, Mawo. You know how it is. Oh, here comes the round 4 layer. Wow. Didn't really do anything at all.
Squad, emergency.
I mean, he's still gonna have a massive farm lead just from going Sentai.
Oh, absolutely. Like, look at this insane start. We have Sentai and also Sentai on the screen.
Turbo damage laser bombs.
Alright, he's got turbo damage here.
I'm not sure that with I know with Churchill you have to turbo damage and like get down extra defense and subs and stuff for round 5, but I thought with Sentai you didn't have to.
I think his idea is he's turbo damaging here, so that way he can just get up his extra defense. That gives him time to get up this barbed darts, like 12 max ecoing. That way, round 6, he already has barbed darts up, so he doesn't need to turbo damage it.
Squad, emergency.
Yeah, they need to get I think 1-1 on strong. Yeah. Here it goes. And yeah, this holds. I think with Churchill, you kind of need an extra 0-0-0 sub here to go leakless.
Wild.
Slightly worse in these early game rounds.
Squad, emergency.
We'll see if Jake pressures like 11 or 13 this game. I think Probably will. I mean, that's a lot of area to layer.
I think
Got your
also-
Engie up top, but I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting. Also, 3 farm already coming out from Jake with the plant on Mao's side, which means Jake's ahead in farms. No surprise there. On top of that, his round 11 defense can get pretty darn cheap depending on how much Mao's gonna harass him. You know what I mean?
Squad, emergency.
Yeah, I mean,
Overdrive.
it's not necessarily cheap. Like, I think you get up 1 cluster, and then you still kind of have to boost if they send a really good layered rush. But, I mean, or you could just get a 2nd cluster, but then that's not necessarily cheap anymore to have 2
Yeah.
cross path clusters.
Well, nice thing is that, like, all things considered, you can really just lean on Sentai if you feel like it.
I
It's
don't know.
risky for sure.
I mean,
Well, it's-
I feel like you need to okay, oh, some blacks coming up.
Tower
Good
boosting
boost.
against the group blacks. That's pretty.
That's odd.
Turbo
Yeah.
damage
Oh.
laser bomb. Let's go.
Sentai. Yeah, definitely a Sentai ability here. Whoa!
Emergency.
Yeah, you need to, like, see, the Sentai ability doesn't really work. I was just saying, like, you were just saying you can lean on Sentai, and I didn't really finish my thought fully, but
Well, we
I hate
saw.
to be Mr. Hindsight Harry, but Sentai doesn't really work. You need a tower boost. That's what I was saying. Round 11, you need, like, 1 cluster and a tower boost, or you could go 2 clusters. I did not give the option of, or just use Sentai ability, because that does not work. You send a well-layered round 11 rush, and it does get through, you know, Sentai or Churchill bombs up farm on that map if they don't tower boost. So that's why, like, a lot of times you kind of just tower boost round 11, and then I'd get up like a ballistic and use ability on round 13, and then maybe a 2nd cluster depending on how much they send. But they normally don't send that much round 13, so a ballistic should do with ability.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a if I'm speed running games and trying to grind score, I am sending a layered round 11 rush right there. That was a good little rush.
I
Smart
get it.
rush.
Well, we're looking, and finals 1-1 so far. Remember, it's a best of 5, so no one's near winning yet.
It was interesting because Mao was down tower boost there too, so
Yeah. One good rush. Back to Toru? Come on.
no, I don't think you can choose the same map. Hopefully not.
Yeah, otherwise it ends up being just like, here's my map and here's your map, you know? I think it's going to be a B site. Yep. Locking in the B site. Dart Mortar Farm. Same as he went against Funny Name.
He's been winning with this strat.
Yeah. I mean, Jake is a very clean dart, is what we're seeing.
Attack.
We
Yeah.
saw his defenses on Glade. Like, they were sharp. Oh, Jake doesn't know. Apparently, Mamo's got some secret technology here.
I feel like Mao always thinks that he has some sort of oh god.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
God. It's Ace Alk Farm.
It better not be. That's like disrespectful.
At this level of play, Mawo.
I just hate seeing I wish they would dumpster ETN as a hero, to be honest with you. I'm tired of seeing ETN strats.
Ready to fly.
Then it'll just be Adora, man.
It is time.
They need a buff rushes, not nerf heroes, I think.
I don't know. So Ace versus Dart.
Yep.
If he's able to make Ace here, if he's able to make Ace work here, I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I mean, he'll play. He will have ended this tournament playing Ace on all maps.
Ace putting in some work though.
Oh yeah. He's no slouch.
Grind so hard to make Ace work.
Meanwhile, Jake's like, and then I buy a second Dart Monkey.
Feel the sun's power.
He's got the farm lead, Jake does though. something.
All right.
Hopefully Mao's not going like eco. I don't know how long it's gonna take him to get a farm down.
I mean, we're seeing spaced whites, so he better not be.
Get it together.
It's down slightly late.
Yeah, in round 6. Or beginning of round 6. No banana. I mean, look at that ace micro by Malo.
It's pretty clean.
Oh, yeah.
Try hard. It's working out for him so far.
Mm-hmm. Just doesn't stop. Camo level on round 12, I believe, with a round 2 Etienne is like, what, 2700? 2040, something like that.
It's like 2400, like round 12.
2424 is what I'm getting.
Oh, you got round 2 ETN.
Oh, but that's with round 1 Etienne. Oh, round 2, it's going to be pretty brutal.
3.7k. Jeez.
Jeez. I mean, he's got spy plane. He's fine. Alright, there's Etienne ability. Second ace, and he's fine against these Rubro Zebras. Alright, Mortar's coming out. I mean, both their defenses seem like held together by duct tape.
Yeah, I'm especially looking at Mao's, and I just don't believe in it at all.
It's literally held together just by sheer force of micro. I swear to God he's remote, because he's got the ace on follow mouse, man.
There's no way he doesn't boost that. I mean, yeah, he doesn't buy camo there.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, he's not gonna buy camo.
All right then.
Well, he doesn't have to. It's spy plane on Momaroos, right?
Feel the light.
And it's 3.7k. There's just no way. Oh, okay, here comes some rainbows. Early boost by Jake, but makes sense because his defense is very front loaded. This rerush is actually pretty scary for Jake, I think.
Yeah.
No boost, no Adora. I guess it's just gonna be jug spam.
Ooh, he goes for a plant. I think he could be re-rushed here, but he's not doing it.
Yeah. Both went for plant. They consolidated.
It's interesting. I feel like
It's
that would have been a
weird.
big opportunity to end the game.
I saw Jake sell his farm and then just buy it into a plant because they were both expecting someone to do something. But yeah, with the Alec buff never miss, I mean, we know how this one goes. It's like pretty dummy proof. Mao was getting tired of all that micro.
I think this is gonna do anything.
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, between Etienne, the bonus damage on Elk, he's fine. Didn't even boost. That's just too long. Which is not something usually people say about B-Site.
Tracking MIB.
Global range towers help a lot.
Oh yeah.
All outing now?
I think Jake's getting a little desperate here.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is it.
I
I
mean,
don't know why he's freaking out so much. I mean, like, I feel like he could have maybe won that around 30.
I mean, you
Technically.
don't really want to be playing round 30 with all this
Feel
stuff.
the
in
light.
it.
Let that be light.
Yeah, alright. Stims on the board. It's pretty rough.
Raise it to power.
Alright, he's sacking the Expo Master, or the Sharpshooter. There we go. Thing is, Jake has such an ironclad defense of the door. He's got so much practice with this stuff.
Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but like, I don't even think that like Ace Alk is that good late.
Oh, that's the Rams. F-Mob? No, 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 wow. Wow, they evaporated. It's all gone. Teutonic.
Let that be light.
Yeah.
Oh, is this game still going on?
Yeah.
Feel the light.
I suppose.
I suppose. Almost had him.
Okay, that's 2-1 Mao. So if Mao wins one more, then he wins the tournament.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a nice little IMF loan. He got at the end there, just
Yeah,
lock in the
with
win.
how slow that the ace fires, you get almost 100% uptime on Berserker Brew, which almost no other outbuffing tower does.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think that Ace Alk is that scary of a strat. Like, I think it kind of just isn't that good.
Yep. I think Jake just got a bit impatient.
Well, season B mine's coming through.
Oh yeah.
You throw back.
Guarded. I think he's gonna be like, all right, Mao, I'm just gonna take it around 87. And well,
But Mao could anti-stall here. Oh well, no, he's running Ace only, so he won't.
yeah, I don't think he's gonna go for any dart
I was
stuff.
gonna say Mao is capable of like going anti-stall dart if he wanted to, but I think he is kind of doing the whole
I feel like if he
going
did
to
though,
play an ace on every
take
map
bodies him.
type beat.
Yeah. But the big thing is that this means Mao is gonna have counter pick for final game, even if he does win this, which I think is gonna be pretty rough for Jake. Although Jake could just try to outlate, in theory.
Or Mao could not play ace.
Impossible.
We'll see. Yeah, Jake's probably gonna. What do you think Jake's running?
Adora, Dart, Farm. Something that gives him some nice late game viability. Super. No way, the mortar. No way. I don't get it. Jake's on a different level than I am because I just don't get it.
I mean, I just don't know if Adora is this good to like warrant a spot on the lineup like this. Like I'm seeing so much Adora now that Sniper's banned, which is interesting.
The big thing that surprised me here is the mortar. What is it doing here?
I mean, I think the mortar is just like, how do you enable Dart, Farm, and Adora?
The sun
And
god
I
is
think the best
with
answer to
me.
that is mortar with Sniper
Yeah.
banned.
I guess.
I'm on vacation.
Oh, look at that! I called it.
All right.
I called it. Let's see.
We're seeing the anti-stall dart.
Yeah, said Mao could pull it out, and he did put the ace away.
Damn. I
Sad
mean, I think he
times.
knew that there was just no way to win this with ace.
I grow
Even though Jake's not really getting good anti-stall, but he probably isn't trying that much with.
I mean, neither of them
not
are
going against
yet.
ace.
Yeah. I know he just wants to minimize leaks because, you know, one of them's going to anti-stall, right? Oh, like, are you
Maybe.
gonna
I
anti-stall?
mean,
Are
neither
you
of them
gonna
really need or
anti-stall?
want to invest in it anymore.
Oh, yeah. Let's start farm ace trust. I trust.
So if Mao wins this game in this tournament, but he doesn't play ace, did he really win? Like
Real.
deep down, does he really believe that he wins?
Talk about moving the goalposts. You and I win the grand finals game, but I didn't do it while trolling the whole way through. My bad.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? He could have aces as third.
Feel the light.
DFA,
Dark
DFA.
farm ace action, throw back to battles 1.
DFA, man.
Feel the light.
Yeah, Mao is currently at a 2-1 lead. He wins this if he wins this. You know what I'm saying? This is for all the
Feel
beans.
the light.
Oh, it was technically in a small lead. Okay, okay, balloon boost. He's doing pretty well on it, but he's getting some leaks on him.
Halt!
See if either of them go for a plant here, or how many farms they go
Feel
for.
the light.
Ooh, honestly, this
Blue
is looking
boost.
a little sketchier than I think Jake would like it to be. Rely
Yeah.
a lot on Adora's homing RNG, and that's just not a position you want to be in.
And there's
Oh.
yellow's coming in.
Plus, it is forcing him to. Though he doesn't really want an anti-stall. There's no anti-stall coming out here.
Get it together.
Ooh, here's the yellows. Forcing boost from Jake, but now Jake has no boost. While Mawa has boost. Jake's got to save a tiny bit of money to make sure he doesn't like die to a choke check. I think Mawa's gonna wait until round 9.
He does have a door at 3.
Feel the light.
Oh. Okay, there's Adora 3. Now he's completely defenseless round 9. Actually no, round this is way too stalled. He's gonna have it up by end of round 8 for sure. Yeah, purples. I don't think these are gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think these work.
Regrow boosted purples. Incoming.
Rerow purple rush.
Overdue.
Feel the sun's
Alright, here are the zebras. We all knew they're coming. Regrow. Yeah, no, Jake's just he's gonna react accordingly. He's not
Ooh, no! It leaked a little
Ooh.
more than he'd like, and
Dang.
scared him because he only had 15 lives left. So I think
Yeah.
would've normally boosted there, but with being so low lives, just a little bit of regen on that getting through, like that.
The big thing is like
kill.
they can regrow off screen and they cannot be attacked off screen, which is risky. So even if it looks like you're not leaking lethal, you could. Especially if it regrows like the black layer, which doubles its damage. So now Jake's, he's in a really sketchy spot.
Oh, just tiny little rush and just a jump
Yeah.
force is weird.
I feel like he should have gone. I mean, Jake's still got 1 boost left. Mao could be going for like a 3 boost force into some late game thing that he can't defend with value. Yeah, rainbows from Jake.
Tiny amount of rainbows, no layer, and it still gets a boost out of them.
Yeah. All right, now I'm at the edge of my seat. All right, rainbow rerush. Jug coming out on the bottom. Oh, he's committing.
It's not gonna work.
Oh, no, nothing. And now Jake's out of farms. This is rough. Oh, he baited boost. This is really, really scary for Jake. Do we have a sack on the board? Not for another 10 seconds. 5 seconds. No, he's fine. Wow. Oh. Sack it. Ooh, barely took lethal. Barely. I think sacking a trip dart would have been the play there. But he wanted to hold his sack in case Mao sold for an all-out. That's rough. All right. Mao is the winner of the Popology Weekly Week 21. Ladies and gentlemen, no sniper. Mao comes out on top. You saw it here first, folks. You saw it here first. Beautiful. Sniper ban really changes the meta, I feel. Made those games a lot less slow playing as well. Nice to see. Nice to see. And Withmir's mic has once again taken the opportunity to let itself out. Good games to all the players. I mean, especially NVG performed really well.
Yeah, everyone performed really well. I thought we had some good matches throughout. Everyone put on a good little show. There's some close ones throughout, and yeah. And congratulations to everyone. Everyone gets a participation trophy.
And especially congrats to Mao, because he's the best.
Extra congrats to Mao_1.
Interesting how the second Mao stopped playing Ace, he won the entire tournament.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I thought that he was going to keep playing Ace.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew there was a chance. I said there was a chance when we saw the map and like we're thinking
Yeah,
about the
it's just like
matchup.
so bad. It's just such a bad matchup when he tries to force the ace.
Yeah, yeah. So
Unfortunate.
anyway, well,
Yeah.
it was good commentating with you, Spoon. I hope you have a good
Oh, it was
rest of your
pleasure.
day, and
Oh, I
everyone
was
in
so
chat.
sick.
You know.
I feel like I kind of dropped the ball, but next time it'll be even
Oh,
better.
oh yeah. Well, I was having a little bit of mic issues, but I appreciate you bearing with me.
All
Trying my
good.
best. I don't know. I might have to like buy a new mic or something, but I don't know exactly what's going on with it.
All right. Well, and thank you, of course, to ML Plane for hosting the entire event and doing all the visuals. Great stuff.
Yeah.
And,
No, thank you, Emil Plan. You're the T1TO. Oh, anyway, later, y'all. Have a good weekend.
later. See you.